topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
All right, we live. The bars are starting. What up? Shout out to everybody out there, man. We are back. We are back from. Man, that was a good show yesterday. We're back from Mexico City. Solo Jim's in the building. What up?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Doing good. I like the new setup. It's fire.
Right.
Yo.
Got my shades on. Yeah. What up, AD?
Chillin'. How you doing?
I'm good, man. As y'all can see, this is something I brought back from the city, the Pyramid of the Sun. All right. The Pyramid of the Sun is what? Teotihuacan, right? It's hard for me to pronounce words that's been gone for years and years and years. But it's the Pyramid of the Sun. This is some ornament I want to show y'all that I brought back from Mexico City. You see the pyramid, the sun there. We got jewels on there. And I want to help decorate a little bit more. But check it out. This is not just an ornament. It's priceless. It's also for tequila.
Oh, yeah.
Or tea.
Amazing.
You know, it's a bottle, you know what I mean? So this is dope. And this was handcraft for the natives over there. They did all these things, but I just thought this one stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's it from the side. Check it out. Yo, Jay Blair said, what's up, God? What's up, good? Solo Jim's here in the building.
It was good. Feels good to be back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. Mochi got it. T2 Kawanakin.
T2 Kawanakin. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So it's the Pyramid of the Sun. We saw the Pyramid of the Moon. And what else?
There's another one, right?
Yeah, it's three. Pyramid is
the Sun, the Moon, and
Feather Serpent.
The Feather Serpent. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's magnificent. Now, all right. So the night of the fight,
right?
Sue comes over, right? So Sue's over there. We're watching it. Dave Flores, Lil Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? We're having a great time. But I just had some questions.
Right.
And I know this has been debated over and over and over and over and over and over. All right. This was an AD. I know you know about engineering music and stuff like that. Harmony. I know him and Tahuti had that debate one time about who built the pyramids. Now I came to a conclusion. Just on drawing thought. Right. I was like, okay. Here are some thoughts that came in my head. I was like, wow, this is incredible. Is there tools? And what was the tools that they used to do this? And I'm talking about both places. Right. And you needed machines. My thing is, where is all the water coming from? Like, you got to drink to work, right? Yeah. I mean, we're talking about real humans, right? Yeah. Where is the water supply coming from? And food. People need food. And how many people you would say that worked on the pyramid?
Ooh, what? How many you say? How many?
Probably 100,000. Three.
It got at least be.
It's a lot. I mean, unless you're not going to get done. But
thousands of people have to work.
Yeah, you need a lot of stuff. All right, so you have to feed people every day. Unless you dedicate yourself, AD. Like you dedicated yourself like going to the army. You have to dedicate yourself to this mission and you have to know what you're doing. Is everybody an engineer? Was everybody an engineer? Was everybody builders? Think about this. These are the things I'm just thinking. Was everybody builders? 300,000, give me 30,000. 30,000 builders. We all builders. And there's one mission, and I'm thinking you need food, clothing, and I came with, well, maybe they had to build them at night. It's less heat. The heat right? Mm-hmm. That heat is culture. You got to go out there, man. I'm talking about the Tukemit. It's burning heat.
Right.
Scorching, fiery heat.
Yeah.
If you don't have water,
You need water.
I'm talking about every 20 minutes. Unless you can hold water. I'm talking about you sweating. You AD.
Yeah.
Do you have any answers?
Yeah.
Give me some science.
So it came from the Nile River and from dried up branches of the Nile River called the Khufu branch. Now they had a lot more technology back then than we have now. They had precision tools. Y'all already know. We've been through this. You know?
So you said the water came from the Nile.
Yeah, and
fresh water?
Branches of the Nile River.
Okay.
I mean, they had so much more technology. They probably had filtration systems and all that.
Right. So we talk about every night, every day.
Right.
Every day. You got desert storms. I'm talking about just the length of it. I understand why it takes a long time. Talk to me about food. Because and with that you need water constantly. Yeah. Unless we talk about you super like you built. Like, I'm talking 100 people on one staff or one brick, just boom. And you talk about you said advanced technology. Give me some of the advanced technology.
Like with the precision tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, like their ability to cut. They use sound waves to lift heavy stone.
We can cut. No, cutting is nothing. We can cut.
Yeah,
that's not advanced tools.
Well, they got
cutting.
They had precision, like really sharp cutting.
Like a knife, like the Japan knife. I can show you that. They got this new knife that slices through anything.
Giant structures being cut perfectly in perfect squares.
Where is that? Show me that on a highway.
Well, they had that, but we didn't. We don't have that. I mean, we have like big machines that can do.
So how do you know that they had that?
Because of the proof of what they've done. So proof of what they used, so it had to be a giant block. Right.
It had to be a big blade that cut it.
We have enough evidence to see that they used advanced cutting techniques and advanced cutting tools to do the precision that they have already set up now.
Okay.
That's an episode of Ancient Aliens. I'm sure you could see something.
Well, they said they had big, gigantic blades.
Yeah.
Where are they?
I mean,
No. The pyramids is there. We got to find the things that worked on it.
Right.
You mean to tell me the actual monument lasts longer than the tool?
Yeah.
The rocks are older than the pyramid, right?
Right. Yeah.
You had to bring the stone there. The stones are older than actually the structure. These are things that I'm just thinking right now. Which I think because I'm looking at it like the Egyptian pyramid. Really.
If you bring Tahuti into the show, he'll give you a whole presentation.
Tahuti will be on my side.
Maybe
he already did it. Tahuti's stance is that they never recorded who made the pyramid. That they when they.
I guarantee Tahuti has a presentation already ready.
He'll be. This was remember when Tahuti and Rasul debated about who built the pyramids.
Yeah.
Rasul's stance was he know how they made the pyramid.
Okay. And what did he say?
Well, he lost. I didn't say anything. I mean, you can go back and watch it. First of all, Tahuti's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know.
Right.
And Tahuti said, well, there's no evidence of anybody doing it. Now, a lot of brothers call them pseudo. What you talking? You know, my phone's going off the hook right now.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people said pseudo.
I just want to see how this looks.
What's that? Okay.
That look good.
Now look. Now all around there, if you want to go back 5,000 years, it's good to think about these things because they get you. The Sumerians built the first pyramids and Kemet. Okay, but it does baffle because it's a wonder, right?
Right.
It's a wonder. Mm-hmm. Are you going to solve this problem right now, AD? And you in the BC, his name AD too. See, that was the thing is that. We were trying to solve it, the mysteries that baffled man for years.
Right.
And that's what Tahuti got him. He said, no, you're not going to do this right now and solve these problems right now on the Killah Priest podcast.
Right. Yeah, no.
Write a book. You know what I'm saying? You got if you got the answers, you can write a book. I mean, we can think about it, but I was baffled a little bit. Like, okay, you need a little. If you're dealing with humans, right? Mm-hmm. You have to have a machine.
Yeah.
You agree? I'm waiting for AD.
Yeah. Gotta have a machine.
Let's just start off like, I can come in too.
Gotcha.
Why not? Star, which star is a Star of Bethlehem? Question. There's no Star of Bethlehem. That's man said that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They named all these things. The stars were already formed up when we got here. Like I said, the stones are older than us. You know what I'm saying? Older than the pyramid. So the earth is older than that.
That's true. Yeah.
You know? But I'm just saying, I'm not doing a whole presentation of just building on it.
Right.
I'm just saying a little bit things that will baffle you. And when we was looking at it, we're like, what was your take, Solomon, when you seen it? Was it
Which pyramid?
The ones we recently went. We're not going to go back to Kemet. We're going to stay in.
We're going to Mexico?
Yeah, Mexico.
We're going to Mexico? Okay. You could tell it was their tradition. You know what I mean? They had culture, they had background. It was amazing. I ain't gonna lie, it was amazing. You could tell it was there for thousands of years ago. They had a ritual, they had their culture and everything like that. Yeah, I thought it was a good time. You know what I mean? It was cool. It was good to see. You know what I mean? Magnificent. The Sun Pyramid is big though.
Yeah,
it was a big one. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You have to. It's like all we need is the tools.
Right.
Then we good. But that's what baffled man. Man doesn't understand the way, because we're not building any pyramids lately. What's the pyramid that we built?
I mean, we're building skyscrapers now.
Yeah, with machines. AI. I mean, we can run that down. We can run that down. Like, we building all type of stuff with machines. Machines are building them. We put the program in them. We become lazy.
Right.
But should it be evidence? I'm gonna hit you with lock. I got you. Should it be some form of evidence or some sort of
If you've been to Cal State Long Beach, we got a pyramid over there.
Yeah, all over the places, man. They got one in Vegas.
But that's just just like a big canopy. It's not even a real pyramid. It's not even the shape of an actual pyramid as far as the dimensions.
I like that. Aurora said God is the oldest. Yeah, mind of man. I see that, but we're using machines, and they're not real. And then are they going to stand the test of time? Are they going to stand? And we're not finished yet. It's just getting started. But it does baffle you and leave you questioning things.
Right.
You know what I mean? It does make you question. Like, wow, this is incredible. When you're actually there. Remember when you showed Sue that picture?
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah. It was, I told you, he was asking about which one was bigger. Now, the Sun Pyramid definitely was bigger, the bigger pyramid compared to the, Egyptian pyramids, They
were big.
Yeah.
And it was a real experience. You should go and check it out, man. Skyscraper. Shout out to Aurora Borealis. He says skyscrapers are the modern day pyramids, but they're done so quick. Through machines, you can see how it's done. Yeah. This is how it should be done. First of all, it's identical to none.
Right.
So how I take the words from the lyricist. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's written by that's that's Circa Rakim. This is how it should be done. First of all, the style is identical to none. Right. Just in that, you can get so much when you're building. It's like the new Bible, like lyrics, stuff like that. Shout out to you, Aurora. The thing is, we know the machine. We had skyscrapers crawling up there. We in a hemisphere where it get cloudy and rain. We know you got to stop working when it rains. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can see that. We see how construction is done with our own eyes. Right. We see it. It rains over here. It never rained in Southern California. They made that song. They lied about that because remember the storm we had over here? It rained every day for like a week. But why didn't it rain when the it's funny, man. When the fires came, it rained right after the fires came. Some things just
that's
make
deep. Yeah, that's a good point. You know what I mean? Things happen in wicked ways, you know.
Thank you for that, Ralph. Ralph W says freestyle. I don't want to dwell too long on this. I'm just saying certain things make you think and it make you go, no spookism, but it's a part of us developing more as we go into the Godhead of being human. It's awakening, a mental awakening. I can say some things that I built with people that you'll never believe that start talking about other things.
Right.
You know, the other outer limits. Once you get, look, you ever thought a show would be on called Pop Your Balloon?
Nah.
Evolving from how you just talk to a girl.
Right.
Now we in a world where Pop Your Balloon is looked at as the new way of courting.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. No, like what you said, well, they always had those. They always had love shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to put people together. Yeah. This to me is like, that's today's new modern thing. It shows you modern relationships. And even back in the day, you could see how like different love shows is a testament to the time that it was in, you know?
Right. So now we on Pop Your Balloons.
Yeah, Pop the Balloon, yeah.
I said Pop Your Balloons. Yeah,
Pop Your Balloon. No, I love watching it. I ain't gonna lie, because it shows you the modern day problems in relationships. Right. It shows you that off the jump, you know. People got too much high standards. People don't work on themselves. They try to like just jump into a new situation. So you can't really, like, it's hard, like, you know, I know people on that show are looking for love, you know what I mean? But it's hard to like look for something that you have to find in yourself.
That's right.
You know, real talk.
Yo, y'all need to watch that. Because someone said Pop Goes a Weasel. Shout out to Flying Arrow. But y'all need to watch that show because it does give you an insight. What's the show that we watch? What's the episode we watch?
Damn, I don't know.
Page.
Oh, that one. Oh, you want to see that one?
Yo, put in Page, pull that up. Page, Pop My Balloon.
Yeah.
Delusional. Crazy, the way we thinking now. It's like there's no out of touch and unreasonable. Everybody should have a preference. But when you're struggling with your preference, like struggling, because the way the system is, and we're gonna take it all the way back.
Is Paige her name?
Yeah,
Paige, P-A-I.
It's the first. Let's see it. It's that first one.
Top one.
Yeah, it's the top one. Yeah, it's
to achieve my higher self is my greatest challenge, Killah Priest. We're gonna bring that back, Jack's Lane. To achieve your higher self is your greatest challenge. That's one of the great, man. We're gonna keep that question up.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Paige.
Paige, how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a grad student in an occupational therapy program.
Nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love creativity, so drawing, painting, that era, and also I like to go hiking.
Nice. All right. So what are some things you look for in a man?
Great communication, productive, and God-fearing, please.
All right. And now, what are some deal breakers?
No plan for your life and no perspective.
Did they tell her to say that?
All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. I'll have you hold on to that. All right, so I did have you pick.
Nobody's
but
popping
I am
though.
Have you ask these 5 guys a question to help you narrow it down, see who's more of your type.
Okay. What are your recreational activities?
Okay. Recreational activities. Let's start over here first with your name and age.
Joshua, 27. Recreational activities. I play in a football league on the weekends.
Damn, he sounds like you.
Football, whatever, it's professional, but I do that. I do personal training, so I do.
It sounds like Solo.
Just doing things with my family.
That is true.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and what are your recreational activities?
DeAndre, 28. I am into hiking as well, into fitness.
Got you.
And just like touching earth, being outside.
Say like to be touching the earth, be like, that's a phenom now. Hold on.
And an extra question.
I'm Jordan Kenshin. I'm 26. I don't really do much fitness stuff, but I do like restaurants. I do like travel. It's my first time in Arizona, so I'll be in New York next month. I like to travel every month to just new places, try new things.
Awesome.
Okay. Name and age and extra question.
I'm Prince, 27.
Hey, looking at that wagon.
I like to hoop,
I
work
know.
out.
Yeah, it's the
Also
first thing they're going to
read
see.
books, as well as the Bible, but also go fishing with my pops. So, yeah.
Okay.
That T-shirt.
All right. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Ed Lins. Everybody calls me Eddie. I'm 28. Just turned 28. As far as recreational activities, I'm very active. Love going to the gym 4, 5, 6 times a week. I'm an avid hiker. I love the outdoors, so that's what I like to do on my free time.
Cool.
All right. So let's go ahead and pop. Let's go with 2 balloons. 2 balloons.
There you go.
Whenever you're ready.
That's messed up.
Damn.
And then 1 more.
He probably made the most money too.
All right. Start with over
There
here.
you go. I mean,
So, like, you have to unpause for her.
Of course, physical attraction. She looks beautiful. But then I just thought that maybe we could do something like that, go travel somewhere, try one of those restaurants. But I see she into fitness, so.
Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
It was just the fitness comment. I am trying to get very active and like increase muscle and just get great gains. So
But you perfect, though.
I appreciate it.
There's no
say
problem.
That booty.
he looking at that wagon.
Okay, Eddie,
I
why
get
do you have a balloon?
it. But don't say she's
Yeah,
perfect.
I like your smile. I wanted to hear a little bit more, get to know you a little bit more. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, so why do we end up popping his?
The only thing is I understand I'm short.
Oh,
I get
no.
that. I am pretty short and I'm shorter, but it's just you're short too.
What?
So that's
And how tall are you?
Yeah.
I'm like 4'11".
Oh my god.
4'11".
Okay, and how tall are you again?
What the?
5'9".
4'11 is wild.
Okay.
He's
That's wild.
5'9". 5'9" ain't even short.
Nah, it's not. But he's just not the same. Pause it. I got it.
You gotta pause. You gotta pause.
I
Over your
got
head.
you. I got you.
It's because she's wearing heels.
No, but she's 4'11. You gotta think about it.
This sound good.
You know the truth is he's just not the tallest in the room. That's actually the truth.
By comparison.
Yeah, by comparison. If he's 5'9", he's 5'9". You know what I mean? She's wearing heels on, and he can still look over her head. So I'm looking at it like she's comparing him next to the taller guy because the guy next to him is taller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that's straight delusion, though. You know what I mean? But what's you gonna say? You know what I mean?
Yeah, preference, but that's the kettle calling the pot black. It's like she said, I know I'm short, but then you're short. But, that's a preference. That's a preference and stuff like that. But you're going to destroy the man. I mean, you're going to tell him he's short. You're short.
No.
They probably had a short conversation, too.
I get that. No, you can have preferences, but they gotta be realistic preferences. You can't tell the man that he's short. You know what I mean? That you're taller than. I mean, no, he's taller than you. You can't tell that man that he's short because he's 5'9". Average height is 5'8".
Yep.
First,
Look up.
tippy toe.
Yeah.
She want to do some cute stuff like the little tippy toe thing.
Thank you, Eddie. All right, so we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What are some areas in your life where you need to improve? Or red flags, either one.
Okay.
Red flag
We'll start
culture.
there and then come down. Let's start over here. So what are some areas in your life that you need to improve, or what are some of your red flags, like his red flags?
Being more aware of
I got to write down something.
understanding
Yeah,
a
y'all
person
good.
before,
Yo,
I got to write, move down.
before we make a decision, I guess you could say. So, and a red flag, I'm not sure how to answer that, to be honest. I'm sorry.
yeah, that's because you
I don't know.
can't.
I think the things that were red flags, I think I've already grown from them and things I've learned from. So I'm always improving and always trying to look for the answer. But as of right now, I don't have an answer to that question.
Yeah,
That's
like,
good. So working on judging a book.
I feel him.
Yeah, well, not even. Yeah, I never judge a book by its cover because I don't like that when it's done to me. But also just like, I guess.
Well,
because
she's
I'm
all
very,
on the front page.
Like blunt and very like
Her name is Paige. Hold on, pause it.
Her name is Paige. Yeah.
Her name is Paige. She talking about she don't judge the book by the cover.
That's real talk.
Turn the page. No, it just happened to add up like that. I told you the puns on this show is out of control.
Yeah.
Her name's Paige. He said I don't like to judge the book by the cover. Let's turn the page. Yeah. But she just judged the book by the cover.
With height. Yeah, that's real talk.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
But she have a problem with accepting his answer. All right, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Or do she, But I said, yo, shout out to Moo. Moochie said, we all the same size when we sit down. That was good.
That's 100.
That was a good
That's
one.
real.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's real.
Let's go.
In certain ways, because people take my demeanor as sometimes difficult to, I guess, how I come off or something. Not all the time, but then once they actually get to talk to me and see what I'm about, then they have a different perspective. So,
Gotcha.
Good. Okay. All right, over here.
So I feel like I need to work on like discipline with eating, like my diet. Like I work out constantly, but like I still eat so much because I'm a foodie.
Nice.
So I feel like I need to work on that for
He kept that. He kept it wild.
Protein.
It's not a bad red flag.
All right, and over here.
What's the question again? Can you repeat it?
What are your red flags or areas
This is so
you
awkward.
want to improve?
A red flag. I think a lot of people take my joking as being nonchalant. I love to joke. I love to make people laugh. I love to make them smile. So that makes my day. I don't think people understand like I'm just being a people person kind of in a way. So that's a red flag for me.
Thank you,
a lot of
Coco,
people have told me that. Somewhere I need to improve is kind of like time management. I am good for overbooking my schedule and just need to know when to prioritize certain things. So yeah.
That's good.
Yo, they be putting their heart out on the line.
It is time to pop a balloon.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just one, whenever you're ready.
One.
One balloon.
Damn.
This is what we...
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I
So,
know the reason.
DeAndre, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Because she's gorgeous, very active. So I feel like we can relate on that, like hiking as well, stuff like that.
Somebody says, too bad she loves food.
So, why did we end up popping his?
So just my preference of wanting someone taller than me.
Again.
A little bit substantial height. I kind of want.
But
Let's
go step. Pause it.
We gotta be real. We gotta be real right here, though. Her preference is she just already messed up her preference.
Right.
Her preference is she just wants somebody taller than her. He's already taller than her.
Right.
You can't just tell him that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? But
And she's looking at like a scapegoat. Do you know what I mean? Like she probably don't want to admit like what. You know what I'm saying? Like she's trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Like that's her way of being nice because it's probably something else. That she's just
it's
not
always
mentioning.
something else. Yeah, you know
She
that.
act like she reading. She, almost like she don't know what the hell she want. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think she do.
Body tall.
She's
Taller
24.
than me.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah, she's 24 years old, right? And she's going off of something. Like, I get attraction, you know what I mean? I get that, right? If you're not attracted to the person, there's no reason to force yourself in that situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? But what she's judging it off of it shows you her mindset. You know what I mean? So even if you are taller than her,
right,
her mindset is so simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nobody popping because of that wagon.
Yeah, I mean, because guys are
visual. Take them out of it. Yeah, exactly.
You know, you find somebody that's
like,
aesthetically pleasing, you're not gonna pop that.
It's a big booty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But,
all right.
But it's
Our
gonna
two remaining guys. Any
cause you
questions
problems
for her?
if you want to take it
What's
serious.
that right there, Trump?
Oh, hold
that
on.
just popped on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you have children?
No.
All right.
Okay. And then
She said that with attention, boy. No.
Oh, Jesus.
So I started 2 years ago, and I've been steadfast. I continuously grow, self-improve, work on myself, and try to live life the way he would.
Okay. And what are some of your goals in life?
Can I just tell you like my 9 to 5?
Wait a minute.
So I want to wake up in the morning.
She's
pray to
dodging the
God,
question.
Hold up.
Go to work.
Hold on. Put on some James Brown. That she started dancing like that.
Yeah.
We got some James Brown. She started she started dance right around that question.
She's like, let me answer a different question that you didn't even ask.
He said he got Christ. He ready to get married.
Yeah.
Like he looking for like something serious.
Yeah, you looking for something real. You know.
She was like, no, I'll dodge that question. That's gonna get a pop.
But that screams a problem right there to there.
Yeah. You go ahead, AD.
She's trouble.
Yeah. Go back.
You think don't trust a big butt? Just smile.
Sleep. Next to my husband. Whatever.
This is a whack routine.
Okay. What?
Her routine is whack.
Okay.
Just go to work.
Any questions here?
Be with her girlfriends and then sleep with her husband.
Are you based in Phoenix?
Currently, yes.
How do you feel about traveling?
I'm here for it. Oh, where?
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
That's not even convincing.
What did she say? Oh,
I'm here for it.
her for her. What? She said
All
I'm
right,
here for
it
it.
is time to pop.
Oh, she's here
one
for it.
balloon.
She's here for it.
See who could be your man.
Damn.
Oh, she gonna look at me now. Look.
Damn.
Hold up, he popped on it too.
Wow.
Sometimes you gotta.
Let's start here, and then we'll
come
go
out
over
and pop
there.
something.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just want to.
Hold on, rewind it back because she was shocked.
She was like, "How dare you?"
One balloon.
No, man. Because if you want something.
Pop.
Oh, that's the new logo for the. If you were looking for the new logo for the new Nikes.
Wow. Okay.
Nah.
Let's start here, and then we'll go over there.
Pop, pop.
Okay.
It was that
So
question.
why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear more for sure. It's not necessarily my goal for it. I do prefer a little bit taller, like 5'6", 5'7". Maybe.
Right.
I'm nowhere near that.
And I just wanted to hear you out.
9'6", 9'7". It's the Byzantine
All right, so why do we end up popping his?
What? She don't.
She don't know. No, I already know what it is. She don't know.
I just didn't feel it. There's nothing wrong. Outfit's
She don't know.
cute. It seems like you would travel too, but I don't know. I'm just not here.
Yeah, I'm well traveled.
Love that.
So he did end up
She
popping
gives you
over
no
here. Let's head on over
there's
there.
no attraction with her.
So why did we
There's
end
no
up popping our
demeanor,
balloons?
there's no possession. She don't got a
I
personality.
just feel like, as far as like the travel, I don't think I would actually be able to come out here as much as often that you probably would like. So I just feel like that would be unfair to her. You know what I'm saying? So that was really it.
Okay, and where are you again?
I'm in Dallas. Yeah,
Dallas,
Texas.
okay.
Houston, Dallas, yeah.
Okay, so he said he popped because of essentially long distance, but is that something that would have been a problem for you? Like you said, he wouldn't be able to come out here often. Would you have been able to go there?
I'm okay with long distance actually. This isn't my permanent residence, but that's okay. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Like you play me out.
She don't like being rejected.
Oh,
That's
man.
okay, yeah.
Okay, well, that is
No,
all the
that's,
balloons
you know,
popped,
she ain't
unfortunately,
getting
but we do
rejected.
thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Yo, that's crazy. Nobody wanted.
Nah, because these guys are.
Go ahead, you can stop it, AD.
I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the guy who's going to take her was the guy who's going to fly her out everywhere. That's because he wants to treat her because he values her and puts her on the pedestal.
Right.
Other guys, they're actually looking for something that's more serious. Well, the last guy who popped, he's looking for something that's a little bit more serious.
Right.
And she got this aura on her that screams that I'm not serious. You know what I mean?
Right. So like a lot of the cast is coming. Did my mic go down?
Yeah.
Like a lot of cast that's coming on there, they coming in to find a relationship. You can tell the ones who come in there to play games and stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can tell. You can over tell. Most of those guys probably was like, aesthetically, because you got to, that's what I always have the saying. You got to get past the first part, right? If you look good, you can get through the door. You know what I mean? But like when women start talking, you really start seeing how far their mind goes in a way. So you can find an attractive base. If you want to keep it simple, you can keep it simple. But that's not going to be a serious relationship. You're not going to probably. Most of those guys that was up there, they probably would have just, you know what I mean?
Right.
Been done with her after the first day or two. You know what I mean? You probably don't want to see that again.
They walked out on the chick with the wag.
Yeah.
Somebody said, they want the
Most of those guys. Yeah, that's what most of those guys gonna want. I mean,
shout out to everybody that's coming in, man. Welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft, man. We doing it up here.
Mm-hmm.
Jack's Lane laughing too. Crazy. Yeah, well, everybody has their preference, man. I'll just stick to that, man.
Yeah,
everybody, they know what they want. People, they like what they like what they.
I think sometimes look, it's okay to have standards. I always say the standards is fine. But you have to have reasonable standards, in my opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean, there has to be some reason and some things that are logic. People, I learned that when they're single, they hold on to that singleness. You know what I mean? And that what keeps them single at least. You know what I mean? Because you're on the love show. You know what I mean? You trying to find somebody Real, you basing it off of something so small, like, oh, he's because he's not significant.
No pun intended.
I know.
so
Yeah, she comparing the height, you know, like, and that's like something that's so one. That's I get it. It's judgmental. You got to kind of be judgmental because you got to kind of say why you're rejecting them. But like, every guy up there was taller than her, right? And that's something that you got to look at. What she says, she's like, oh, you're just not. I'm not attracted to you because you're not the tallest in the room.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's literally what she's saying. You know what I mean? It's also your aesthetic too. You gotta have some type of aesthetic that probably screams like a little bit more, you know, charisma and stuff like that. Some of those guys probably didn't scream that aura, but they all looking for love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a hopeless place, but they all looking for love.
Yeah, you got to be able to read body language, man. The other dude, he didn't like her. She didn't. To me, it didn't seem like she was confident enough. That's one thing that you do need when you're talking to somebody. You have to be confident, and it seems like she really had no answer for some of the questions that homeboy was asking. You know, like she was just winging it, just like y'all just want to date. And I think that kind of like came back and bit her.
Yeah, it just seems like she don't know what she wants. That's what it seemed like, you know. Right. And most guys, if you're ready to settle down, you rather have a girl that knows what she wants. You know what I mean? I'd rather a girl be very decisive on who she wants. You know what I mean? I don't, you know, that's she seemed like just off what I'm seeing, she gets off a lot of like quiet games, which, you know, if you read that, you're like, I could not deal with that situation. If you want to, because you just, you know, want to do your thing, that's fine. But like, you know, these guys are looking for love. The girls too, they also looking for love. You know what I mean? But they all find it in a hopeless place.
Right.
And it just screens the modern day relationships nowadays. You know what I mean? It's no authenticity.
Yeah.
You saying it right?
You got the parentheses.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, authentic.
Yeah, you gotta be authentic. You know. Yeah. Show me personality. That's what I want. I don't want the high, unnecessary standards. I want some personality. You know what I mean? Let me connect to the personality before I connect all the dots.
Yo, we signed you up on that show. Did you check your email?
Oh, I told you I was not going on that show.
Oh man, it's probably in your inbox. They probably called you up.
It probably is. But you know, I'm not really.
We gotta get you on that show, bruh.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for love though. I don't want to waste nobody's time. I rather.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah, that's real talk. I don't want to waste nobody's time. I'm not looking for love right now. I mean, if it comes to me, that's fine. But like, I have love for myself. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, that's part of the whole thing. I was trying to read what Jay Bland said. He said I'm 6'4". I prefer taller ladies, but he went with a 5. It went up already. Well, he went with a 5'1". And she just got to stand on the stairs or stuff like that.
No, that's fine though. Like, you know what I mean? It's okay to have preference. That's how I look at it. It's just that when you're shorter than somebody, you can't say, yeah, we're shorter than somebody. It can't just be because of height. You know what I mean? Unless they're shorter than you. I can get that. But not like somebody that's taller than you and you're using that as a thing. You know what I mean? But then they both be short together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fine. And he's not even short. She said 5'9".
Yeah.
Not like he was 5'4". He was 5'9".
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's looking over your head.
Yeah.
But that shows you the standards nowadays, though. You have to be a perfect human being.
I don't know. It's crazy out there. It's crazy. How much is that, 80?
You're right.
So it's
crazy out there now. Now it's kind of like, wow, man. I mean, not to put nobody down, because you probably could find something if you got to look, but now it's pop your balloon. It's, you know, it's like the culture now is everything. You can just get online and you can see.
Right.
This is why trips is the most talked about thing. But the thing is, like, what are you going to do when you get on a trip? Like, a lot of people act like they're explorers or something. Like, I love to travel. Like, you're an explorer or something. What are you going to do when you get there?
Right.
See the land, or you just going to drink when you could have drunk when you were home, or just have a good time when you're there? The experience, I understand, but like, it get to a point where I'm gonna be serious about myself. It's like if we travel, it's good to go see things, and I would like to experience things of places, not just go there, sit in the pool all day. And this is what usually happens from what I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? I just want to stay in the room, in the pool, and just drink in the pool all day. But most of the times, y'all see it. It's not just me. You can look on these love and hip hop shows that have nothing to do with hip hop. I always say that. Right. That have to do with hip hop. Or love. It's crazy. It's lust and just cats on there. Yeah. But I don't even know what type of show they got now. That's where I stopped. You might know more new shows than me, but that's where I stopped at. Love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, it's just
What are you gonna do when you get out? Should we go? See some monuments, some ruins. Let's, if you get into that, of course you're into the chick, but you want to explore the realm, right? The realm with her. You want to take her to see something, and y'all both experience those things from monument, ruins, or it could be anywhere. It could be out. You get romantic because Puerto Rico got this. It's straight for marriage. I don't know. Puerto Rico got this water that lights up. You ever seen that? I was AD. It's this water with these it lights up. It's a couple in the Caribbean somewhere. But I know. I said, oh, this is perfect. Your girl will just melt if you take it to this water, this sea. It lights up at night, and it's natural. And the wave come in and lights up. And I was like, man, this is somewhere you take your wannabe, chick for life. Yeah. You will probably take it here. This is a nice place. Yeah. Yeah, oh my God. He says it's called La Pera. It's nice. I think that's...
No, that's always been my thing, though. Like, I feel like you can't just take any girl on a trip. Like that, you know what I mean? I feel like you gotta take that one that's that special.
Yeah, that's true too.
You can't just take, because if you take anyone, they might not appreciate it the right way, Right. And I think that's something that I know this about the traveling and all that travel, because true. Like it's almost like a lot of expectation to take this person on a trip and everything like that. But I don't even know if I like you yet. Right. You know what I mean?
So you're saying, go ahead.
It's like if I don't, I feel like sometimes. I say guys mess up on this. I say taking a girl out where you have no real connection with to a spot where it's like y'all not even getting engaged. You know what I mean? Y'all just a boyfriend girlfriend type of thing. You don't know how long that's gonna last unless you already addressed it. Y'all both have plans for a future together. Not just winging it. Y'all just winging it. You don't know what's gonna happen in the next month or two.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, but most of the women I see on the shows, the number one thing that they say is like, I love to travel. Right. So, loving to travel. Okay, my question would be like, for what? Right. Mm-hmm. Are you an explorer? Are you an archaeologist? You like to you want to get somewhere, make a book, are you working on a book or something like that? For what? Because
for Instagram, they want that sugar daddy who's gonna take for the trip to go out so they can post it on Instagram and not show him.
Right. Yeah. I saw that.
Just show their legs by the pool.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's like who's that to impress? It's not. It's only to impress your friends, right? Like it's not to like. There's no because I like to travel too, what I mean. But I like to travel for different reasons, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like all these trips, it's fine. It's fine to travel and everything like that. I'm just talking about when you're going there on a date, right? Yeah. And a girl's gonna tell you, I like to travel, right? Right. Is that expectations that we now have to take you out to somewhere else if we get into a deep relationship, or could we get to somewhere where we're connecting off the jump, you know what I mean? Not off of just traveling, because I could like traveling too, you know what I mean? But it's what you like.
You don't need to go. You say you can travel by yourself.
Yeah, I could. You know what I mean? Because it's an extra bill, you know what I mean? Right. So if I'm paying, think about it, because you're going to be expected to pay for everything. You got to be expected to pay for everything. So you got to be, But that's why I said I got to like the girl first, you know what I mean? I got to want to be with you, to want to travel with you, you know what I mean?
Adonis AD.
They want to take this picture. That's the picture they want to take. Look like two hot dogs.
Yeah. It's like,
is that two hot dogs or is that two legs?
It does look like a hot dog. That's crazy.
They want to take that.
Yeah, but check it out. The guy's nowhere in the picture. You know, it's a bit. Yeah, I do like a hot dog. Though. I do like a hot dog. Damn, she has some hot dog legs.
That's some skinny girl legs. But no.
Not them curvy joints. That was one. Just one.
But it's
need a leg, powerful leg.
It's almost like now. It's like there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no connection. That's what I feel like now. Like I feel like in modern day relationships now, there's no real connection. There's a lot of surface level things, right? But there's no deeper connection, and that's why I feel like we are where we are.
But that's why I asked. Shout out to Lloyd yesterday. It's like if you go into the numbers, maybe that. But you can't. AD, you could correct me. If I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, Lloyd, you wasn't here yesterday, but you saw some of the show.
Yeah,
right?
I saw a little bit. Yeah,
So like maybe chart spark or something like maybe that maybe you can get into like her chart, maybe kind of go in with yours or something like that, and it's something you can't control. It's something beyond your.
That's the real ones. Like the organic ones, like the ones you don't expect, like it just starts happening automatically, and you start having one of these genuine connections, and you're like, oh no, I can't control this. This is happening too perfect. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's always the ones that are too perfect, and part of you almost wants to see like, I gotta find something wrong with this chick so that this doesn't get too serious because. You know what I mean? Like, you got a baby daddy in jail? Oh, cool. Thank goodness.
The validated?
Yeah, like now I know this ain't going to work out. Cause, you know what I mean? Because the more you realize, it's getting too perfect. Like, she's going to end up being your chick. You have no control now. You actually like her. She's too nice. Starts cooking for you. Oh, no.
Why are we scared of that?
Because it's a slippery slope.
Huh?
That's why they call it falling in love, because you can't control that fall.
Right. Yeah, but why are we afraid of that? You know what I'm saying? Like now, like what's the scare now? It's like, oh man, she's cooking. Damn, what the hell is that?
Damn.
Yeah. Well, because now there's a trust in the relation that's being built, and you know what I mean, it could all fall apart.
Right.
Suddenly. So that's what the fear is. That's the fear part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why fear love? You know what I mean? That's actually something I wrote. Yeah, why fear love? There's no reason to fear it, right? You got to just embrace it. But you have to have love. That's why I always say love starts with you, right? Right. So I think a lot of people that fear that part hasn't fully embraced themselves yet. You know what I mean? Because you could just go at it. I mean, if y'all both come as whole, y'all will be there. But if one's coming halfway and the other one's not there, I mean, it's like y'all not gonna work out anyway. And that's what I think I see a lot of times too. You know what I mean? Y'all both have to come whole. Y'all both have to love yourselves first,
right?
To love to other people. You know what I mean?
But that was my question. Do you think what do you think? Like maybe the charts and the numbers add up. Like that could add up. Like man, I don't know what it is, but this chick is like she's right where I wanted to be, and she, and she might have that same feeling for you. Maybe it's something cosmic that making y'all like, oh damn, there's a magnetic connection going on, and beyond us. And
I think I would say that fear probably comes from not knowing. You know what I mean? Not knowing, and I could see that because you could be like, is this real? It could get you in your head. You're probably overthinking about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
what's your sign?
Yeah, you know what I mean, because you don't just run into love right away, or you don't just run into that. You know, sometimes just if it happens unexpectedly, you're kind of afraid because you never had to be this. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. You never had to break down your vulnerability. You know what I mean? Because now it's like, because I think people walk around, guarded all the time. You know what I mean? So you finally meet somebody you kind of want to let down their walls, but we've done this for our own safety for all this time. You know what I mean?
It's like being in a raft and you see that waterfall ahead. You know what I mean? Like,
what's the waterfall? What's
like you're in a raft and you see like, oh man, there's a cliff. We're about to fall into this waterfall. And you're trying to paddle backwards and you can't. And you're like, oh damn, we're about to fall into this. And you know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to be fun, but you can't control the raft. It's like, you can see it coming. It's like, oh man. You're talking
about ignoring red flags.
No, I'm talking about like a relationship that's too perfect. You meet this girl that's just too good to be true, and then you know, part of you is like gonna fall for her, and the other part of you doesn't want to be in the situation because you know it's gonna like take away from your mental. Your whole world's gonna change.
Right.
You know, what I mean? It's like for some people when they have kids.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, this is great. We're gonna have kids. It's gonna be nice, but at the same time, my whole life's about to change.
Yeah. So I think what she's saying, what she's touching on, I can say that. Yeah. Jumping into the fantasy is a dangerous thing. You know what I mean? You can't jump too far when you have to still deal with each other in the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you start jumping to marriage and kids and everything like that, you like finding the right one is good, but I say if you jump into the fantasy where you expecting this person to meet you all the way into your fantasy land, it's not going to work, right? You got.
But what if it's beyond your control?
Yeah,
that's the waterfall.
Yeah,
and you just you headed towards a fall.
Yeah.
Well, then when you get up, you fall 7 times and get up.
I mean, it's fun. At the end of the day, like, hey, that was fun. That was cool. I had a good time. That was a great fall. That was cool. But it's like, oh, man, here comes that waterfall.
Yeah.
And that's why the TLC's got the, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Is that what you're basing on TLC?
No, I'm just bringing it up as it's just an example.
No, sitting up here in the boat,
another example of
through life,
chasing things that might just be
mirages.
But I do think love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's great.
In itself,
yeah.
The action of it, the word of it,
you gotta be careful.
Everything that's around it.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah, you just got to be careful.
But it's pure in its purest form.
Yeah.
In its purest form, the understanding of it is it's a beautiful thing. It's almost like Dragon Ball Z had the balls. It's like one of the main balls. 7 balls. You need other elements to add up. So you got one ball. One ball is the love, but then you have connections around that. So it's in its purest form, that's what it is.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What's happening now? See, I'm always in like this, but there's other needs and connections that make that also work. But that's in its pure form is good, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, you see the love is good, right? In its own purest form to eat and properly divide. But now it's become it's got. Scrap. Love is nothing wrong with that. Love changes best friend because love you can either lose it a little bit in time, but it itself is still raw. It's still the beauty essence of it, right? Because someone else will find it eventually. So it's all around, but it is pure form. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So I wrote this down, right? Because I write these things.
Yeah.
So this is how I described it.
Yeah.
Love is a rhythm in the heart that you cannot see what your eyes cannot see. But the vision is so clear that your ears can barely hear, but the pumps of the beat is so close and near. And, just a little thing. A voice that speaks so rare, you can't feel any fear. So it's something like that. You know what I mean?
So a voice that speaks so rare.
Yeah.
What's after that?
It's metaphorical.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no, I didn't finish it. But no, I'm just saying though, I feel like love is very complex. You know what I mean? You have to have it for yourself first. You have to love yourself. But like when you get into a relationship, I think, people build up this personality, this persona, you know what I mean? And the most authentic side of you is trying to come out with that person. You know what I mean? Because you don't do that every day, right? Every day you might meet somebody and you might not give them your full self. You know what I mean?
Right.
So those things that you kind of built up that keeps you, being vulnerable and everything like that, and you find somebody that's special enough to want to share that with, then, that could be scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I got you. Someone said we all are born out of love.
Yeah.
Love is unconditional without judgment, and expectations are like that.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah.
See, everybody's dealing with the pure coke. What I mean by that is the pure form of it is all of those things, all of those conventional things like that. But then where is the fear coming from? It is the fear of touching it now because it's not real love, Mary J. It's not. I mean, it's like real love. She wanted it so bad. She said it a whole bunch of times on the hook.
The fear is coming from. I was just saying, the fear is coming from yourself.
Huh?
The fear is coming from you,
right? Because of trauma, or is it the sign? Is it the times that we live in now? Is it the times that we live in is so crazy that no one is really getting along like that?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be the one that find your way through this dark tunnel or confusion or a tunnel of chaos. Like AD said, he took something that's so beautiful and turned it into something horrible, which is a boat ride. It's so smooth, but you said at the end is a waterfall.
Yeah, but it might be a fun waterfall to go through.
Well, it's not fun falling. Right? Fall down unless you diving, but I'm just saying it's a beautiful thing to watch.
You gotta look at these girls like they're Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going on this ride. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's gonna be a few ups and downs and stuff like that, but it's nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got your mind right, you're protecting your money. You can have a good time and experience some of these girls, have a good time with these ladies and everything. It just depends on, you have to understand who you're messing with. If you're talking to a girl who's like a hoe and she got an OnlyFans, she's banging.
She is banging.
That's a fun ride. That's a fun waterfall. Just get ready to exit when your turn is up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, now somebody else gonna be going on this ride. So you got to know if you're just going on a ride. Because a lot of times these dudes thinking that girl is theirs, and it's like, nah, it's just your turn. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it's like, it's your turn to be on this ride. You got to enjoy it. When you have that kind of perspective, you're going to be able to protect your money and your mindset, and your heart, and all that stuff. We live in LA, so it's a war zone out here.
Right.
But now, if you,
a lot of places like that all over, you would be surprised.
Yeah.
But I think that the evolution of this is like the reason why this conversation has turned up volume on it, and it has became a little bit louder out in the whole realm of human existence, period, is because it's a need, it's crying. People are crying out for something.
Yeah.
You know, they say in the last days, the voices of many shall cry out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like crying for a connection to something. And then you have, this is where religion comes in. You have people who are kidnap you into cults and patterns and stuff like that because they're watching. Remember when the mouse is moving through things, the snake is also plotting on the trail. It catches the scent because it knows that you run it. You run it to hide, find somewhere to go. And so they set up spots and things, an entrapment to get you. You know what I'm saying? So with this cry out for, I'm looking for love, man, because we all are. In some form of way, we want to be comfortable. I mean, y'all can tell me how y'all feel because I'm listening. I'm on the outside pulling y'all the conversation in.
No, my perspective, that's why I said it got to start with you. I mean, I think love, because you can love everybody, right? You love yourself, you love your family members, you love your friends, right? It's a working relationship, you know what I mean? But loves come in different forms, you know what I mean? So I think that's a part of it, but I think you have to start with yourself. You got to love yourself first. You know what I mean? That's the main thing, because you got to make sure you're whole. If you're not whole and you come into a situation and that person's half a person, then it's not going to work. You know what I mean? Y'all both have to come in whole and be your most authentic self to make that work. It's just that you don't show that vulnerability to everybody. You don't always show it to your family. You don't always show it to your friends. So that person that you might find that, you know, that connection off the jump or whatever. I'm talking about genuine connection, not no situation where it's like you just trying to have fun. You know, I'm talking about like a genuine situation. You know what I mean? You kind of, you know.
But if you do, I always tell people, you know, like I tell myself, you will learn and you'll get stronger. What don't kill you make you stronger, right? So there's no, because we put a lot of pressure on ourselves when we do fail at certain situations, but you'll learn, you'll get better, and then that's called experience. Yeah. So life is experience, and when we learning off that, you know, that's a good thing. That's how we keep this whole system going. That's how we become better and better. You know what I'm saying? Like yourself is a better version of me. And your mom, we're always doing better and making the future better. That's what we're doing on this planet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least you should be.
Should be.
You know what I mean? Because not everybody's doing that. You know what I mean? But you should be doing better every day. You know,
Right.
That's why I said love for yourself. You gotta have love for yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta always in my mind. You always gotta keep improving on those floors. That's why I always say travel to other mountains. Because most times you could conquer one mountain, but you got other things you could see from the top of the mountain. Right? You gotta go to what's that over there? I'm gonna go over there and conquer that. You know what I mean? That should be.
Oh shit! What the hell?
What the hell?
Well, he got.
Yo.
Sorry about that, y'all.
You all right?
No, I'm good. I don't know what the hell was that. Yo,
I saw him part the whole time he was talking about. I didn't think.
Did he bite you?
yeah,
Nah, he just.
But
He
he's doing
did.
good. Nah, yeah, I'm not bleeding though. You know, I'm good.
He bit you?
Yeah, he bit me.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I
I'm
ain't
sorry
good.
about that.
Nah.
He did you like he did AD that time. He did,
But
he knows off the. Go ahead.
He's got food. I don't know why he's tripping. I'm sorry.
Yeah, before I got interrupted by the cat, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, but my message
I
is
said something about the snake. That's what the cat.
my message is it's always, building a strong family. I think people don't have, I think people get together for the wrong reasons a lot of the times, and I think that's why you see a lot of failing relationships. And I think because they're doing it with, that's why Pop the Blue is so funny, because people are coming with just all these expectations that, you might have to meet all these expectations to even take me seriously. It's like, no, that's because that's what you have found. That's the failures of your dating relationships. You know what I mean? Instead of just getting to know the person for who they are, seeing what their plans are, seeing what their goals are, and how y'all connect for the future. You know what I mean? It's about how y'all connect together.
Right.
Well said.
Somebody got a question. Yeah, that was crazy. Somebody got a question for you, Solomon. Said, "What you do? What you do, Solomon?"
And for context, for what? What do I do?
Yeah, make you keep asking. He said the cat. I think the cat attacked you. He said, "What'd you do?"
Oh, what you do for the cat? I ain't do nothing. I wasn't even looking at MoreMito. But I'm for genuine connections. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never not something that seems authentic. I feel like I could read that right away.
Right.
And most times I feel like, sometimes guys just put themselves in a situation that they never should have been there because they're chasing something else pleasurable. You know what I mean? You gotta, if you like the girl, it's fine. You know what I mean? Just like the right girl. Don't look for love. I always say don't look for love.
It's tough for us because most of us just trying to smash,
I know.
We always want to experience that. And then once we got it, it's like, okay, I'm good for a minute. Let me hit it a few more times. Okay, I'm cool. But then by that point, you might be in too deep, and it's like,
yeah. But if you start liking, you can just start liking her or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not a toxic thing to like a girl. I always say that. It's not toxic. You know what I mean? Liking the wrong girl is toxic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's no problem liking the right girl. You know what I mean? Just don't put her over, above, and beyond. You gotta still have yourself in front. You know what I mean?
But sometimes the more banging she is, the more toxic tendencies there might be there.
Yeah, and I get that. I see that too.
That's where you got to keep your guard up.
Very, very attractive women most likely probably get in bad relationships. Most likely. You know what I mean? It's rare to find the one that's hasn't.
Be ready for that erratic behavior.
Bees with sweet honey in their mouth got better stingers at their tail. Soft paws, hard claws, bees with sweet honey in their mouth.
But I think you gotta talk when you talk to the average 20-year-old, even into your 30s. I feel like it's not wrong to find love. I mean, look for love. But you have to have it in yourself first. That's my biggest thing.
You should be your own focus. Mm-hmm. Just be the best version of yourself.
Yeah. You're gonna attract what you're gonna attract what you wanting anyway, right?
Exactly.
So that's the real talk. If you just want to smash and you feel like that's it, I mean that's fine.
Then you'll have several ones that like you.
If a lot of them like you, that's fine. So
and then just choose the one that you like the most that likes you more.
Yeah.
Somebody said the quiet one gets them all. Shout out to that.
The quiet one.
Yeah, the quiet ones are always loudest in the room.
Oh, wow.
That's real talk. That's how I look at it. At this point in my age, I'm
smooth.
I'm 28 years old. I don't want no chick that's too loud. You know what I mean? I'm just rather somebody that's really, 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 really quiet. You know what I mean? I'd rather that. You know what I mean? That's more pleasurable to me.
Yeah.
Because I like my peace. My peace is my quietness. You know what I mean? I like quiet.
Well, nobody rob you at your piece.
Yeah, too loud, loud, argumentative. I can't do that. That's
a nice little quiet Libra, little quiet Pisces, if you could find one.
So chart it up. Like we can have this. We can chart it up a little bit. So you said that Libras are better, like for Geminis, and far as what they bring to
compatibility is a whole other topic. I don't want to say what's compatible.
I tell periodically what you bring to the table.
The zodiacs?
Yeah.
I try not to get deep. I try not to judge people for that's not my type of thing.
Yeah. What's your name and your sign?
But the sign is fine. Like I can understand, like, because I've always heard it all. Gemini's is toxic. I always get that. I always get that a lot. Yeah, I get that a lot. That's what girls say. But that's like that's you dealt with a toxic person. That's not because he's a Gemini.
Yeah, exactly. Any sign.
That's what I laugh at.
Any sign could be toxic.
Yeah, any sign could be a coach.
Exactly.
Any sign could be a coach or anything, or a traffic guard. That could be any sign. It's like how you do. It's like how you do your job in that position. So, for instance, like the president of the United States, like what sign fits that category better? Who can? Because being president is a lot. It's like, man, some people say the government is really controlling the president, but it's like you got to be a dictator. You have to be a leader. A leader, somebody that's like the person in the locker room. Jordan, you got to be leading men and leading people to towards a goal to better themselves. That's what the team master, when it comes to the master and the student. So being a good leader, you have to lead those who come to follow. You know what I'm saying? And you lead them into to teach them to become masters themselves. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, this is cool out. This is like smooth time.
Yeah, it's
for
fine.
Killah Priest. We're talking about precision, thinking, purpose, life, and these conversations become more illuminated now. So they're becoming more illuminated because the world needs it. It's like that song that haven't been created yet that the world needs.
Right.
And it could be just like what the world needs now is this love.
Sweet love.
Well, in the 70s, it needed you needed something after all that war. You know what I'm saying? You had crazy stuff that was going down, and you had Alice saying I don't know about no Viet Cong and stuff like that. So you got the OJs, and you got the Teddy P, you got all of them that just come out through that. So certain rap became aggressive in the 80s when you plagued us with crack. When the crack epidemic plague came, rap had to become more aggressive. And then at the same time, it came into, forgive. I mean, remember who you are. You had Tribe Called Quest, and you had, coming into the 90s, you had Tribe Called, but you had Fight the Power with EPMD. So listening to the universe is a very, and I'm listening to y'all, listen to each sound that echoes from the universe.
Observing.
Yeah. So observe and listen. Also do respect. Yeah, exactly. So I hear the sounds, because when you speak to me, y'all speaking to me as particles and elements of the universe, telling me the information that I need. Sometimes I don't need it done in a liquid form. I need it done through the elements of hearing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, okay. So I see it all as God in the vibration that's contacted. You know what I'm saying? As I come back and we can have that conversation. God talk to man, and man talk to God. See, so we having this conversation, and it's like, it's what's needed right now. So I see the cry of love, because we got love that comes about at this moment. And we talking about love, we talking about different genders, but it all brings us down to this certain fact, love. And it's the voices of God that's echoing right now. So when I hear y'all speak, I'm like, oh yes, this is it.
Yeah.
That's what I need. God is
You're right though. You know what you're saying?
Transitioning our thoughts as we hear it now.
No, but you're right though. I mean, if love is in the air, what you consume, right? Like you kind of saying it.
Yeah.
Like the music now has changed, right?
Right.
And it's not all about love, and it's about doing this with this person, doing that with this person. You know what I mean? It's not. You don't normally hear songs about love. It's more about. There's a lot of songs about toxic relationships.
Right.
You know what I mean? Moving on to the next.
Right.
There's no pushing together love. That's changed too in times too.
Right. Well, the devil was there too. So it's like in there's many mansions. Mm-hmm. So inside the garden, what we build on, there also is there's the yin and yang. Mm-hmm. So inside there, it's love, and there's light, and then there's also darkness, shadows, and stuff like that. So I get it. It all goes together to create, the plug and the plug and the socket. That's how you transfer the electricity. And so when y'all put these things together, no pun intended, this is what we do. I can feel the energy in the room. Can't y'all feel it? The energy is it's real. Mm-hmm. I almost lost my voice and I haven't talked.
Right, wow.
That's heavy. Yeah. I haven't said anything and my voice is going. So you speak with your spirit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, man, y'all too. And by the way, we didn't plan none of this. Right? My son and I both witnessed the light above of having dinner in this evening, no doubt.
That's a blessing.
You know what I mean? And his name is Unsubscribe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Communicate.
And he subscribed.
You never know, I always say God communicates to you in ways that, you gotta just interpret. That's beautiful. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a good thing because you saw it with your son. There's a reason why that at that time and right at that place. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nothing happens by mistake. Nothing happens by mistake, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Everything's a
what I mean? People start only, that's a surface thing. That's why I say you dive deeper into the water, you can learn how to swim. You know what I mean? Right. That's the real talk. You gotta learn how to swim. It could be scary because, but you gotta know there's always deeper messages out here in the universe, in my opinion.
Right, man.
Question it.
This was good, man, because we started with pop your balloon and relationships, and it just took me to a place where, damn, I think I needed to hear some of this stuff today. We don't plan on it, where is the mind? Never mind.
But I do like the relationship talk though. I do like it because I'm a person, I like to see it grow. You know what I mean? I want to, there needs to be solution to things. You know what I mean? It's a lot of the battles, a lot of wars, and I hear both sides. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we have to find solutions after a while. You can't be at war with each other. You know what I mean? That's why the community is failing. Right. You know what I mean? Like we have to be able to embrace both sides and understand each other. Right. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. It's a lot of understanding, a lot of respect. That's me involved. You know what I mean? Right. A lot of people want to be, what's the word I'm looking for? They just want to be taken care of in a certain way that is not authentic. You know what I mean? They don't. It seems more transactional now, which is not authentic. It's not authentic love, And I think that transactional is played in a lot. I say for women definitely, but like in their minds, it's definitely played in their minds to be transactional instead of like actually meeting a you want to be led. And I always said this. Actually, no, I have to say this quote because I've always said this. To attract what you want, you can't withhold what you have, right? So to attract what you want, you can't withhold of what you have, right? What I mean by that is, if it's a woman, right? You can't withhold your femininity. You cannot withhold your femininity to attract the masculine guy. It's not possible. Okay. To attract a masculine guy, you can't withhold your femininity. You have to have feminine traits. Right.
So like the flower shows its color. Mm-hmm. So it can attract the bee.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying that if a girl was to be how they say more masculine, right?
Right.
Why would a masculine man want a masculine woman? I mean, no, I'm being real. Because a guy can't do that. A guy can't be like, I'm gonna withhold my masculinity because he's never gonna attract a feminine woman. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't do that. Right. So you gotta come together as yourselves.
Right.
You know?
Well, it's been going on that toxicity. The word's been blooming. Okay. Narcissist, toxicity. What's the other one? Gaslighting. These are the things that's being elevated and inflated now.
Yeah.
So it's inflated to the point where it's like a war. Everybody's just throwing it. Boom, 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 boom. Without really knowing what's going on. Go ahead.
No. I want to add on to that.
I'm
I want to add on to that.
Go right in.
Nah, because I think people. That's what I'm saying. They get into the wrong relationships.
Right.
Yeah, they get into the wrong relationships. I mean, toxicity, narcissism, all that type of stuff. You get into the relationship for the wrong reasons. Then,
right?
You know what I mean? If all that stuff is coming out, the truth shall set you free.
Right. But it's so much like everybody just loading up, letting off, boom, 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 boom. Gaslight. What's the name even said? You a master manipulator. Kendrick told Drake he was a master manipulator. So it's all out there that like everybody's doing it. You know, these things are they've been around. They had different names. They had different titles. I'm not here to break it down, do that much because I don't have the time to do that. But these words had different names. Same actions,
right?
The same actions. It's like, but where do we do? Okay, where do we find the peace, the serenity, the? Where do you find? Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to point at your heart. Yeah. You gotta find peace in yourself.
And the time. Because what I'm hearing from you, the universe, your universes, I'm hearing that the crying out is not real. I mean, it's real. It's my prayers going up, coming back down, answering me in y'all forms. Us, we are conversating and having this type of vibrational thing that's going on right now. 2 or 3 together, we all in sync. So I'm just. Man, this is a piece of bread, bro. Just a little bit. So it's making so much sense to me now. But every time y'all talk, I'm hearing something else. It's static in the atmosphere. Yeah. But in a good way, what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
Bad call makes a good call. If that makes sense to y'all. But it's a great straight line. Anti-sex demon are real. Flying Arrow says 1 verse. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Tell them we over here. For some reason, the algorithm is going up, which is good. I don't know if it's the songs coming out, new thing, but we getting new people coming in. I want to talk about that. I think the universe is opening up, AD, for us to receive these things now because our algorithm is going good. And it's like, oh man, it's picking up. And things are changing. I think it's changing for the better. And I'm glad y'all make some noise for yourself, clap, and be proud because y'all making the Killah Priest Podcraft even better. And more people are coming in. So that's a good thing. As we build, you'll see what we talk on. I tell people it's not just your typical stoner. We talk about that, but it could be one day this and then the next day that. We didn't plan it.
Yeah.
Word. That's the planets. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Thank you, my brother, Evan Folan. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I couldn't even elaborate on that.
Yeah,
I just think,
that's what it is, man. AD, I sent you some, let's go through a little bit of the clips that I sent you.
Gotcha.
Then we can break that down. Study proportion to see the perfection of God. Oh, man, they're coming in. Poets are coming in. Left and right. Words, they deliver with words. This is crazy. Told you, we all parts of the solar system, that we're sharing these cosmic experiences and throwing out these words, and these words are giving each other life. And so what we doing, we're living. We're living in the moment.
Yeah. Gotta enjoy living.
You want the 6 songs by Cheryl Lynn or the Jumpers Jump?
Oh, no, that's the 6. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. He revealed that. Because I'm not sure that, I love Cheryl Lynn. Got to be real. That's my joint. No, not the 6 from Cheryl Lynn. Go up a little bit. Something else.
Not the Parasites one, right?
Not a Parasite. What's the Parasite? What'd that say?
I don't think you want that one right now.
Yeah, Parasite. It's a good one we was in.
Spiritual.
Let me look on mine too. Yeah, spiritual. Let's go there. That's what we're looking at because over the weekend I was checking out some stuff.
The Anunnaki ring.
No, not right now. No, but let me see. What you said that was spiritual?
That was the Anunnaki one.
Okay. That should have came in when I was talking about the pyramid. Oh, here come one. African history on Instagram. Do you see the Wicked Witch? I think we went through that before. That was a good one. Meaty on you see the Wicked Witch one?
Not yet.
Look at it. It's from Saturday. Look at this through a different perspective. And that's what we want you to do. Look at it, everything on all angles. There's no doubt.
Mortal. They don't want you to know that.
Yeah, what's that?
That one?
Who's the one who said it? Do it again?
That one on screen?
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of stuff. We can hear her out. It's just a talk.
They want you to go to school and learn a little bit of The kids ain't even learning cursive writing no more. Why? Penmanship is the end-all, be-all to existence. If you don't know how to write, you can't do nothing. Where do you think the first book came from? Somebody's mind. And guess how they got those thoughts? Through meditation, from the cosmos. Why you think they can't figure out how they built the pyramids? Why they so indestructible? That's metaphysics. That's what they not giving us. But guess what? We taking it back. Because there's an awakening in the midst. Tonight is a full moon. Meditate in it. Cleanse yourself of that negative energy. Stop watching that television. Turn that radio off. Stop eating these genetically modified organisms that they got for your ass. To transmutate into what they want you to be, which is nothing. Okay, because that's what they are, and they know that, and that's why they need you to be where they at, so they can try to figure you out, but they're not never going to do it. Watch that movie Interstellar. It tells you how they have an expiration date. If we're not here, the earth will naturally cleanse itself of its parasites. You are immortal.
I like that. That's a good ball. Yeah, she like that. I like that.
What you got on that one?
No, she's correct. She's completely correct.
That's Sister Jehovah. Remember Sister Soldier? That's Sister Jehovah right there. She went in.
She went in on a bunch. Yeah, it's like, yeah, man.
They got any build on that?
I'm trying to find the words like where they start.
I agree.
Because she touched on a lot. Yeah, I agree. That's the first thing I could say. Let me think.
And then go to the one right.
We are more.
Go ahead. Let's deal with it.
Oh yeah, replay for me. Replay it so I can touch on something.
They don't want you to know that. They want you to go to school and learn a little bit of. The kids ain't even learning cursive writing no more. Why? Penmanship is the end-all, be-all to existence. If you don't know how to write, you can't do nothing. Where do you think the first book came from? Somebody's mind. And guess how they got those thoughts? Through meditation, from the cosmos. Why you think they can't figure out how they built the pyramids? Why they so indestructible? That's metaphysics. That's what they not giving us. But guess what? We taking it back. Because there's an awakening in the midst. Tonight is a full moon. Meditate in it. Cleanse yourself of that negative energy. Stop watching that television. Turn that radio off. Stop eating these genetically modified organisms that they got for your ass. To transmutate into what they want you to be, which is nothing. Okay, because that's what they are, and they know that, and that's why they need you to be where they at, so they can try to figure you out, but they're not never going to do it. Watch that movie Interstellar. It tells you how they have an expiration date. If we're not here, the earth will naturally cleanse itself of its parasites.
What's happening?
You are immortal.
I mean, I don't think you got to put. I think it's self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's very self-explanatory. Like I'll go to I guess get your mindset right and cleanse yourself from the negative energy. I guess I'll touch on that because I like that part of the what she's talking about. What you put in your body, who you surround yourself around. You know what I mean? What you do as routine, all that type of stuff, it could affect everything. You know what I mean? Your whole mood. That's why I have a good example of look at an average homeless person, right? They're homeless, right? They don't feel good. They don't smell good. Everything about them is off. You know what I mean? It's not, and it's because they're walking with a natural negative energy. They're not walking in the right mindset. when you take a shower, when you work out, there's a certain good feeling you get from it. You know what I mean? It's a I did some good work today. You know what I mean? You improve on yourself. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of damage in this world, and this world could do a lot of damage to you. So the best thing you could do is make yourself stronger and make yourself better. With everything. You know what I mean? That your diet, your knowledge, your mindset, everything. Wow. You can always improve, and I think even the people you surround yourself around, you gotta wipe away negative people that's not how can I say, not intelligent. You know what I mean? In a way, you know what I mean? They still have ignorance in them. So I think it's what she's saying is deep. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot to touch on with her.
Exactly. Like what you said, like maybe a plank a day, or every 2 days do the plank. You know what I'm saying? Get that core together. Mm-hmm. I used to do. I remember I used to do push-ups and sit-ups every night. Back when I was playing football and sports, that was something I just did every day. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's just one little small example. You know what I mean? It could be reading a book for you every day. Yeah. Whether you 28, man. You in there already. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. I'm saying for the cats like. A little older and stuff, trying to get this stuff together.
Oh, older people. I mean,
do a little plank here and there. Or I'm
not an older man. I'm not an older man, right? But I mean, you still got time. You know what I mean?
Right.
If there's something you want to improve on, like if you just say you want to get to the gym, just get in the gym. Just work out. You know what I mean? It's not wrong. I always improve your health. I've always said this about older people. Because probably most people I'm talking to are probably older. All right. It's okay to get your health right. You know what I mean? It's all right. It don't gotta be too much. You could just go to the gym, work out, do your thing. You know what I mean? Go about your day.
Right.
Try to change. Just put it in your routine. It's gotta be the smallest. It could be the smallest thing, but it goes a long way.
Right. All right. AD, hit the next one right under it. AD probably like this one. This one is dealing with music. Shout out to Knowledge Born. I see you in the building, Jody. Southward just came by. This is the KBA.
Some music. Pythagoras did. When you get to the 13th, when you double the vibration. And he made mathematical formulas for chords. Out of the 12 notes, 1, 5, and 8 is every major chord. Whatever one is, put the 5th note and 8th note with it, and you're making that major chord. If you lower the 5th one down to the 4th one, you're making a minor chord. Leave it down and lower 8 to 7, you're making a diminished chord. Yeah. Go back to your major chord and raise 8 to 9, you're making an augmented chord. Raise it to a 10, double augmented. And when Monroe sung Sweetheart of Mine, Can't You Hear Me Calling, how many times when Mac Wiseman that high note, he raised the tenor 2 half tones to a double augmented 4th, and that's what he sung. He created 12 notes of music. Pythagoras did.
Where you at, AD?
Yeah, I mean, he just basically broke down major, minor chords, diminished, and augmented. So it's getting technical.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I would never try to explain that the way he did, because people are going to be like, it sounds like Chinese. Do you know what I mean? But on a piano, I could show what he's talking about on a piano and make it easier for people to understand. You know what I mean?
That 432 hertz.
He's not talking about 432 hertz, but yeah, that is something to keep in mind that is interesting. That's going more towards the nuanced conspiracy world about things.
B chords. Not because, but B chords. I tell you, they just be flowing now. I just be like, man.
I always, when I teach people music, I just show them the key of C. Keep it easy. The key of C.
C?
Yeah, I mean, it's easier, because the major scale is just all the white keys. So you can show the major scale, and then to do a minor scale, you just drop the 3. He was kind of talking about that.
So weight and judgment.
It's a lot easier to teach the key of C.
So what's the major scale? A minor.
I mean, you can also teach an A. A is all white keys if you're in a minor scale.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Alicia Keys put out a whole album in A.
Look. Alicia Keys.
Yeah. Alicia Keys is amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
And then we're weighing on scale. We're weighing understanding the different knowledges and stuff. We're weighing it on scales. You said across the C scales, right?
Yeah.
C scales, whatever.
Let me get this.
It all adds up, baby. Yeah. At the end of the day. All right, play the other one. Right under it.
level, King James, commissioned 48 translators. One of them is William Shakespeare. Now, William Shakespeare was 46 years old.
Yeah. Oh, you skipped that.
Now,
you skipped what's
and
the
he put his signature.
This one's African history.
No. I said the Dorothy. That's cool. You can let that. I want to go.
Yeah, I'm just showing in the order that you sent it to me.
Oh, well, directly under that one.
Do you want me to do the next one?
Yeah, it was, where you at? Let me see where you at.
I'm on the third one.
Oh, you on the up?
I'm on the third one. Oh, you sent a lot, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm still on Saturday, the third one from Saturday, 7:50 a.m.
Hold on.
Damn, 7:50 a.m. That's the middle of the night for me.
Yeah.
Let me lower my sound effects a little
Is that
bit.
Advocate class? No, right below that one. Yeah, right. My bad. You right. Right below that one.
So keep going on this one or the next one?
Nah, next one. No, the Shakespeare joint. Yeah, that one.
The real villain in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, what about?
We grew up believing the Wicked Witch of the West is the villain of the story. But is she? Think about it. Her sister gets murdered and her shoes are stolen by Glinda. Shoes that are silver in the original story and belong to her mother. And what about Glinda, the good witch of the South? She literally used Dorothy to kill the witch of the East. Not to mention she avoided telling Dorothy she could have used the shoes to go back to Kansas.
You've always had the power to go back to Kansas. I have. Then why didn't you tell her before?
Wow. But rather, she left Dorothy going through the yellow brick road to meet the wizard, who actually left the kingdom right after. And by the end of the movie, by using Dorothy, she eliminated all her competition in the realm of power. So who's the real villain?
Yeah, but
it took me 28 years to realize.
Wow.
Yeah, you can hit it one more time.
See, but it's all perception because we think the villain is the one dressed in black, not as pretty, doesn't have all the glitter and stuff going on. We always look at the fashion first.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
That's 100%.
But she could just be a Scorpio.
Right.
The real villain in The Wizard of Oz.
Right.
We grew up believing the Wicked Witch of the West is the villain of the story.
She killed her.
But is she? Think
That's
about
real.
it.
Whoa.
Her sister gets murdered and her shoes are stolen by Glinda. Shoes that are silver in the original story and belong to her mother. And what about Glinda, the good witch of the South? She literally used Dorothy to kill the witch of the East. Not to mention she avoided telling Dorothy she could have used the shoes to go back to Kansas.
You've always had the power to go back to Kansas. I have. Then why didn't you tell her before?
But rather, she left Dorothy going through the yellow brick road to meet the wizard, who actually left the kingdom right after. And by the end of the movie, by using Dorothy, she eliminated all her competition in the realm of power. So who's the real villain?
Yeah, let what's the name in? What's the name? I think he in the chat.
In the Zoom?
In the Zoom, yeah.
All right.
Shut up. Yeah, so you heard the Scarecrow was like, why didn't you tell her before?
That's real.
He was like, yo, he stepped to her.
That's real.
But now we find out that who's she? What was her name again? She ended up
the good
using her
to
kill her. How did she kill the Wicked Witch?
With water. Remember that? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah, we
one more
remember
time.
that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Killed her with water, yo.
That's real talk. Wow.
She's like, I'm melting. Dorothy did it, right?
Yeah, Dorothy did
she was about to burn the Scarecrow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a funny part. That I wish we could just pull up that movie. That part was kind of funny to me.
We assume the bad witch is the one dressed in black.
Yeah, but she was green, like what's the Egyptian got? The green one.
You know why they're green though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vegetation.
Nah, so they have the cauldron. The cauldron they use to like brew up like all kinds of like topicals.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. So like they have the cauldron, and the witches would like brew up these like topicals that would have all these kinds of like drug stuff. Like if you cover yourself in some of these things, like your body can soak in the like drugs. You know what I mean? So they would get high off that stuff. Like even psilocybin that's in mushrooms, blue, right? You could like get that into a fine form, put it into a topical. And instead of eating it all the time, you just put it on your skin. They talk about that with Krishna, why she was blue, or why he was blue, whatever. But like the witches would be able to put that on their skin, and the witches would get so into their concoctions from what they would brew together that they would find other ways for them to absorb it. So what would they do? The witches sit on a broomstick. They would put that stuff on the broomstick, and they would take it in vaginally. And they would get so high that they felt like they were flying. That's why the witches, they'd put that, whatever, they'd brew their stuff, they'd put it on the broomstick, and they'd sit on it, and their vaginal area would pull in all of the drugs. Well, I don't know exactly what it is. Someone else can talk about it. Right. Like, Eye of Newt is mustard. You know what I mean? Like, there's all these. And they would sit on it, and they would just fly. And, like, who knows? It's probably just, who knows? I don't know what the chemical exactly, but they would create these concoctions, and they would fly, and it would give them powers and blah, blah. So that's why you have witches on our broom. I could fact check. That was crazy, right? But obviously they weren't flying in real life. You know what I mean? But they're flying in their mind. You know what I'm saying? And they would cover themselves in that paste, their whole body, and that's why you would see witches with a green face. We see them now when girls are doing the mask, the face mask. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something similar, but that's just a mask for for clear skin. But damn it,
I know.
Same type of idea, where it's a topical. I have a magnesium topical I use. It's great because your skin will absorb magnesium. But yeah, so the witches knew about topicals, and that's why they would brew that. That's the whole point of their cauldron. You know what I mean? That's not the whole point. They would also do spells and stuff like that, and obviously start speaking Latin.
Yeah.
But witchgasm.
Well, you know what? Somebody said something too. They also had flying monkeys.
Okay.
I don't know what that term, but the flying monkey. It's a term. Now, you got a bunch of flying monkeys, so there's kind of heavy in there. Yeah. That was crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can talk about this forever.
I got the Zoom open.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Play the next one.
Okay.
Damn.
1 second. You good?
Yeah. I feel something crazy, man.
You felt something crazy?
No. Microphone prints. Because some of these things I just was trying to hit you for some, there was some good ideas just to go through it. Hold on, let me make sure. I wanted to.
Yeah, it's not too far fetched if you know about topicals.
Yeah.
But they would make their own lotions and their own all kinds of stuff in that cauldron. People are like, what do they have that cauldron for? But it also was for spells and
the cauldron.
Making potions.
I guess you could. This is some of the cereal. I think this one, the cereal killer. It's good though.
Okay, so what am I opening up next?
Go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get up,
Get on up. Stay on the scene. I don't know if they're ready for the serial killers. What's that one?
Treaty was signed by every attending leader.
Oh, not that one. That's what I was. That was on some when they was having. Shout out! I gotta go to the bathroom, man. 'Cause like tickling my toes.
Events in history. Joan of Arc was burned 3 times
this
to
crazy.
ensure no trace
Check
of
this
her
out.
existence remained on Earth.
No
Genghis
singing, no
Khan
pants.
took so many lives during his lifetime that, as a result,
Good.
carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere dropped significantly, cooling the Earth. Vlad the Impaler, better known as Vlad Dracula, the most famous vampire in the world, earned his nickname for his cruelty and for impaling more than 10,000 people, Catherine Howard's body was covered with lime to erase her existence from history, although it seems that didn't work entirely. In 1540, Lady Jane Grey, aged 16, was queen for only 9 days before her execution in 1554, one of the shortest reigns in history. Henry VIII's leg ulcers were so severe that they could be smelled 3/4 of a mile away. Additionally, he likely suffered from diabetes. King William swelled so dramatically during his funeral that his body exploded in the coffin, shocking everyone present. Anne Boleyn's eyes and lips continued moving for a time, even after she was beheaded. The most disturbing events in history. Joan of Arc was burned 3 times to ensure no trace of her existence remained on
crazy.
Earth. Genghis
They burned
Khan
her
took
3
so
times.
many lives during his lifetime that, as a result, carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere dropped significantly,
That's
cooling
crazy.
the Earth.
Yeah, that's
Vlad the
wild.
Impaler, better known as Vlad Dracula, the most famous vampire in the world, earned his nickname for his cruelty and for impaling more than 10,000 people. Catherine Howard's body was covered with lime to erase her existence from history.
Wow.
That's wild, right? That's one of the ones I caught because we used to be catching like all the craziest stuff that they've been doing during those dark ages and the witch trials and all that stuff. You just talk about witches, right?
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you that we be in tune with it. Still wilded out. Wants to me up. What y'all think about that?
What
All
you
right,
got?
bro?
What you got there?
All right, so
Hey.
check it out. Check it out. This Rhyme Fest is going down on my birthday to the Rhyme Fest, and I want to at the LA Coliseum. Shout out to everybody that came out to the video shoot. So I'm going to be doing something, and this is on my birthday. And what's the name said that is big, but I'm also going to be in Minnesota. But I just want to point this. Check this out. This is coming to LA. They're going to release the performance soon. So shout out to them. Going to be at the LA Coliseum, and it's called Rhyme Fest. You know about that, AD?
I do now.
Exactly. It's big, right?
Yeah.
And it's happening on August 16th, bro. Word. Shout out to Karina for my man, everybody that's hosting this. So who knows? All right.
That's cool.
Be part of that.
It's gonna be dope.
I'm gonna be definitely. It's from her music. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, all right. Certain things that's happening. All right, so let's get into the music now.
Okay, here we go.
Song promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
Was it? Yeah. You got anything else you want to build on?
Right.
Yeah, first they seen the new layout.
I mean, yeah, I like the aesthetic.
Thank you, Flying Arrow.
It's definitely way more relaxed. This is a more relaxed way.
I still got some adjustments to make. I've got some bleeding blue lights that are showing. I gotta fix the audio in some positions. I'm gonna have the green screen behind me, so this white box will no longer be here. That's cool. So yeah, I'm still making some adjustments, but you'll hear it better. Also, I'm gonna get you a boom on your mic, so your mic will actually be closer. They're not gonna even notice on the screen.
Information begins gathering.
I'm gonna put a little boom on your mic. Might even do one for Priest too. I just don't want to do that whole desk boom where it's so much extra sticking out. It looks so tacky. I see these podcasts where they're sitting there and there's a giant boom mic stand, and it looks so tacky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I can subtly do it for yours and maybe a little bit more of a boom for Priest, it'll look nice. I just don't want to set up the whole desk with a giant L sticking out. It'll be too much. It'll be too much boom.
Right.
So,
what you mean by boom? What's that?
So the boom is like an extension. Remember how you used to have...
Is the boom stick?
Yeah, remember that boom that you had before where there was a stick that was sticking on the desk and it would come out? Because we have this format, setting that up would show so much of that. So I'm trying to keep it subtle. I'm trying to keep it more like a Tonight Show.
Right.
Type of thing. But we got to get the audio quality down a little more. There's a little bit of echo going on in the room. I do have some acoustics set up, but It'll get better. It's just the second show. But
Right.
people will see all the improvements the next couple of weeks. Sounding better. But at least I also have my living room back.
Yeah, man.
Actual couch.
Yeah, you got some room.
More space.
I like it more jazzy. Sit down, have the guests. What's up with Oceana?
Oh, yeah.
Coming on.
Man,
I'm ready for the interview now. Before I used to be like, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, she's been
ready
in
and
the gym.
willing. Raw.
Yeah.
God.
All right, so let me get this set up here. We got hey.
Okay. Let's do it.
Second. All right, so let's see where we at. Yesterday was the second. Okay. Boom. So our first submission is by an artist named Raja Karis from Sons of Dragon.
Damn.
The Netherlands, Bensko 21. The song is called Garuda Islands. It's an MP3. Go.
Call the Baron.
Alright.
The story of the people from the islands of the Garuda, told how they Shuddha, mythologies of Sumatra, Brahma, Shiva, Buddha and Vishnu, tiger temples, jungle pyramid, Vatara Guru, Central Asia created deity, a queen who rules the sea that surrounds Java, center of a government in her territory is in Yogyakarta and the Southern Sea. Mythical origins and the magical abilities. The Parambanan temple is a perfect example of the powers our ancestors were able to handle. They were able to fly, to predict the future, to teleport, to communicate with those who live in the spiritual world. History has been twisted, these stories remain untold. How we used to control the magical animals, giant snakes, dragon birds, flying horse. The Kuda Sambrani, a legendary figure by the name of Tiger King Siliwangi, saw Islam rapidly growing in the now Indonesia around the 16th century. Saw the upcoming of the military, he didn't want to convert. He also didn't want to see his people getting hurt, so he went back to his place of birth upon the mountains. If I'm not amongst you anymore, just look at the behaviors of the tigers, were his last words. He was unfeared and said goodbye to his followers and disappeared. A tiger is strong, brave and a family-loving creature, which became his host. Our people deals daily with the Kantilanak and the Ruwo, aka the people ghost. A century later, the Dutch appeared upon our coast. They came to trade, but pillage and rape our heritage, which we love the most. One day, there was an expedition led by Pieter van Oostende. He and his team stumbled upon the ruins deep in the jungle. By picking up one of many tablets, they felt frightened, couldn't believe the sightings. All of a sudden, the temple ruins were infested with tigers. Those came too close were eaten alive. Those who were scared and fled came across a spirit, a woman in red. They ended up all dead. These are no myths, these are facts. Respect that. The common legends of Indonesia, Sons of Dragon bringing them back.
Like it. Nice. Oh, you.
What you think, Priest?
I like it, man. It's dope. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah,
Lyrics was dope. Very haunting sound. I mean, I guess it's time for that type of music. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the guitars a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Good sound, good drums, good production, nice hip hop.
Thank you, Aurora Borealis. We need Priest next verse. That wasn't Aurora though.
No.
Dragon. That was dope.
Good
Dragon.
sound. Shout out to Raja Karis. from the Netherlands.
Oh, the Netherlands, man. Those sound.
Man, this
and we touched on a lot of stuff. Good. I think about it, man.
Podcraft is worldwide, yo.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm like, having these conversations. Let's go.
All right.
Place you want to be.
So shout out to Raja Karis, great submission, great track. Anything you wanted to add to that, Solomon?
Yeah.
It was dope. Dope all around.
Like old lady, right?
We really got no critical feedback on that. We got nothing to. Nothing sticks out.
These are grandma glasses. They're like my bag.
Oh, you good? Yeah. Got the grandma glasses on?
Yeah. Oh, she always talk to the big bad wolf like this.
That's what Whoopi Goldberg does too.
Right. Big bad wolf would come in. She'd be like this. You gotta put on your glasses so you can see, grandma. Her and the little grandma.
Yeah.
With Tweety Bird. What was her name?
Yeah, Tweety Bird. Yeah, I think it was just grandma.
They put glasses on and let it hang off their face.
Bless you. All right, next up.
It's about that.
Yeah.
End of it.
We got Knowledge Born Allah entering the chat.
Shout out to Knowledge Born coming through. Go.
Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna bring him up on screen here. Give me a second, yo.
Peace.
Let's see.
Second time around.
All right, Knowledge, you there?
Mic check. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Yo.
That was good.
All right.
Mr. KB.
Let me speak to my atomic air like my twin brother right here. Solo Jims. Okay, Jim and I, we roll as twins.
That's real. That's real. Real.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good. So,
Glad to see you. Glad to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. It's good to see you too.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
In there.
Yeah.
I heard you carry the tradition on with the gyms. You was like, yo, I gotta hear that joint twice. You understand what I'm saying?
When
you hear it twice, you hear it 4 times. When I hear it twice, I hear it twice.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Real talk. That's real talk. Eddie, I can't really hear.
Oh yeah, because you don't have the headphones on.
Yeah, no, yeah, okay. That's right where I need it.
Okay, so here, how about those headphones right there? You probably want the other ones, right?
Yeah, say it again. He couldn't hear you. Yeah, because he had his headphone.
There you go.
Yeah, I said, so look, that was funny. He said he couldn't hear it. I told you, when you hear it twice, you hear it 4 times.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's real. That's real. Yep. Yep, that's real talk.
So it's
What's your
double
day?
impact.
What day?
On the 2nd.
Oh, yeah, 2. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. 2 days apart.
22 twos right there.
Yeah. 2-4.
So we here on one of the South's illest freestylers. His born day is today. A little flip.
I didn't know he was a good freestyler.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had the thing called Freestyle King. They, because they have the flow. Before I get off into that craziness real quick, that was about the tangent right there, and I ain't even speak to the grand architect of the Podcraft, aka the Godcraft.
Yeah.
Architect D. You understand what I'm saying?
Peace.
Hey.
The Piscean sage.
Hey.
Wow. Piscean sage. Fire.
That's what's up.
So, Solo, what you do to Mojito, fam?
I ain't do
He ran
nothing.
up on you.
I don't know. I can't tell you. That's all him. Must have called bad spirits from me.
He ran up like I'll get you, and your little dog. Too. Like that's.
I don't know, man. I can't even tell you. He don't want it.
A little dog too. Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I'll get you in a little dog too. Oh yeah, that was a witch. That was a witch. Yeah, that's a witch. Yeah. I'm gonna get you in this little. She went to go burn him up.
That was crazy. In the world, she was the school teacher, right? And how they transmuted it was Dorothy was a school teacher in the Wiz. So yeah, that was fucked up. Yeah, y'all know I'll go crazy on that.
Yeah. You gotta get a whole.
One of these wind downs, we have the Wiz wind down and the Wizard of Oz wind down, and we'll get back.
Yeah, you
into
got to
it.
do the Wiz for yeah.
It's funny the AD, you hit it on it great, because now things that we were once taught that were firm are now coming into question. So a villain used to just be a villain, and the hero used to just be a hero, quote unquote, right? Those things were fixed.
Right.
And anything that's fixed is, stagnant. So if it doesn't elevate, then what do you do with it? So now we have alternate perspectives. I don't know if y'all remember years ago when it was a whole quest to figure out who were the other ones after the architect said that you were the sixth. He told the Neo that he was like the sixth version. So they were like, wait a minute, who are the other versions, right? So there's a whole theory that shows that Agent Smith was one of the ones or the one, that it wasn't Neo, right? So they're doing alternative perspectives and looks in regards to that to kind of stretch your mind's eye, So if you become one when two become one. So if Agent Smith was the one, where's his counterpart? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Neo. Well,
So Neo had a counterpart. Morpheus
Agent
had a
Smith.
counterpart.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Seraph had a counterpart, but his counterpart was the Oracle. But the Oracle had a counterpart, and it was the Architect. So the two become one based off of that. It's ones and zeros, right? Wasn't y'all talking about the numbers yesterday? Like it's ones and zeros. These are programmable. So that means that the counterparts, the artificial intelligence had their counterparts. And one day I'll explain how they utilize Neo and Trinity to be they went from real beings to programs.
Wow.
So when we saw them again, it was programs because y'all had Queen Mother Sophia stored on here. They didn't want to pay her. So they turned them into programs. So
crazy.
That was all a dream. Neo didn't die, Trinity didn't die. He just woke up from a dream and had a premonition. And if they would have did it right, they could have unified those series because they, if they would have paid her and let her do what she wanted to do, is a unification of Matrix and Terminator. And we meet the scientist that taught Morpheus. So all of the stories come back. So it makes sense comprehensively, because if that was supposed to be a death at 3, then the rebirth at 4 to start the series again by unifying everybody together. You know what I'm saying? So it was just interesting. But, they switched up and they went from the Wachowski brothers to the Wachowski whatever they are right now. You understand what I'm saying? So it was interesting how they switched like that. But the point of that was that they're playing with concepts based off of legalities and all of these other things. So if you could make a Winnie the Pooh, right? Y'all remember Winnie the Pooh?
Yep.
They wanted to use Winnie the Pooh, but the copyrights wasn't up. So they showed Winnie the Pooh. They had a version of him with pants and a version of him with no pants. So once you alter something or you change the color or something from a copyright perspective, you get away with using it. Because it's not that, the trademark, like the trademark legalities allow you to blur the line. So if I got do the knowledge and somebody trademark do the knowledge with an E, I got do the knowledge with an A. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trademarking it with the A, so nobody can use it from the A right there, right? So
Atlanta.
Right? So the thing with the archetypes, they're challenging them now. So, Glinda, right? Glinda was, for all intents and purposes, she called herself the Good Witch. And even with that new movie that they had just came out with recently, they showed the difference between the polarities, her and the one that they deemed the Wicked Witch. And AD was so on point with the color and representation. So if y'all remember like the cowboy movies and most of like the anime films and whatever, they showed the antagonist in black. Right? So they have that in a way. So if that's supposed to be wicked, why does the judge have on a black robe? You see what I'm saying? So if he's supposed to dispense, or she's supposed to dispense law and justice,
wow,
why they got a black robe on? You see what I'm saying? So versus the white robe, and the folks that was running around with the white robe, they had the white robe, and they have the hero in white, and they roll around with the white robes and hoods on.
That's crazy. Man. That's crazy.
So this is all a ploy in regards to how these things are being challenged now, and folks are paying attention. In that movie, we did a breakdown on it. The one that preceded Matrix,
Dark City.
Dark City. They took a lot of the stuff from Dark City, and what color did they have on? You understand what I'm saying? And they had them hats too. You understand what I'm saying? So some folks that be walking around with them colors on and them hats, right? And they trying to keep everybody asleep. Still,
man, time to go to sleep. Yeah.
So this is the point to where they showed the agent multiplying itself and infecting everything and making everything as him. So if you want to be dealing with an aspect of yourself that you need to regulate, you can't stop that virus. You have an immune system. Your immune system fights off of those free radicals in your body, so they don't multiply. You see what I'm saying? So when they say your data is corrupted, is infected by a virus, but they also say, "Oh, I went viral."
Wow.
So that means that your message spread all over the place. So again, in the matter of interpretation or perspective, like y'all was speaking of before I came on, to thy own self be true, because these interpretations will have you out here all twisted up. You see what I'm saying? Now I can speak to the wordsmith, the poet, the sunrise hip hop, the Nagamati out here looking for his God body.
Right.
Boom. Peace.
I heard the submission. I had got on late, but I heard the submission.
Yeah.
And, he's one that's close to the heart. You see what I'm saying? And he says what's on his heart, and he conveys it with his whole heart. So you can hear the modality of his message. It's a strength that's in there. There's something that's relentless in him, but there's also a calm peace sort of effect. The duality right there. And so we toxic as Gemini. We toxic. You know what I'm saying?
We can't.
Toxic.
You hear
We're toxic. We're toxic people. We're toxic with toxic people. We're a mirror. So if you show out, we'll show you what showing out is. If you cool, we'll show you what cool is. So it's the reason why we're represented by two people, and most of the folks is animals. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
So
that's fine.
We show you who you are. We show you your animal nature, right? We show you your animal nature, and we show you your higher self at the same time. So
that's real.
It's a reflection of you.
It's a reflection of you. Right. Shout out to Kai Zodiac. He said Gemini means to copy, and who could copy you better than a Gemini? And if we around you long enough, we copy you.
Wow.
Because that's we have you communicate with yourself.
Damn. Sure.
That's real. Wow. Yeah, that's real.
Damn.
All right. You ready for the next submission?
Mm-hmm. I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Can we play Nagamani in the moment real quick?
I mean, oh yeah, if you mean just for now until he gets back?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Please. We got a mandate. Play more Killah Priest. I'm waiting for the merch so I can have it on my shot glass and on my coffee cup.
No doubt.
Because my North Node AD is in Hennessy and my South Node is in Patron.
Oh damn! Like that?
I got one of these for you when you go.
That's it.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yo, y'all.
Have you heard of Nag Hammadi? No? Let me tell you about it. The Nag Hammadi Library is a collection of 13 ancient books called codices containing over 50 texts. Texts that present a radically different view of early Christian beliefs.
During the early race, man wanted real estate, so he started building shape. Others started to fill away, though they started killing snake. Those of the worldly faith found themselves in pearly gates. Left and see this girl inflates. Blessed he who elevates. Set the tea and meditate. Rain splash off of the stained glass. Medieval cathedrals that still stand in Spain and France. Skeleton fingers, how many diamonds his ring had. The courts had green grass. The hawks took spring baths. Across where kings clashed, they fought for the queen's hand. A masterpiece done by priests. Refractory property so unique. Sister goes Sophia in her holy seat. Her feet Alistair Crowley sleeps. It's where Kiss and Bon Jovi meet. The Greek, the beast, the owl covered in rosaries. Prophetess, potions, and poetry. Abraxas, Reba, Simha. The lion called Simba. When rhyming, I'm the Templar. The troubadour make music for the temper. The rooster call from roof to floor. The eyes in the center. The truth is all manly hall. What lies within the picture. The fruit don't fall. Nuclear war that ties within the scriptures. The zodiac sign of Hitler. More than one Jack the Ripper. More than one Shakespeare. For some of it take years. The Nag Hammadi god body. That practice motionless karate. The dragon on my Vatican Armani. Nag Hammadi, the craft I'm in, I'm mastering. The carpentry, the scaffolding. Corian stones to cornerstones. When I grab the pen, I fall in my zone and reach the African. Plastered in the walls of Rome, the priest is practicing. The royals on the doors of the dome, pads and fabric skin. On the mountain surrounded by columns, writing my album. All alone like I'm in the solemn, solving my problems. Gothic sanctuaries, a wall of St. Mary's. The Gospel of John is scary. Lately I've been drinking heavy, reading Psalms with nervous palms. Open the vote, grab my sword and my coat of arms. Murder I wrote. Nag Hammadi Library. Nag Hammadi Library.
Imagine finding a book that tells a completely different version of a story you thought you knew by heart. These manuscripts were hidden for a reason. In the end, Nag Hammadi's texts aren't just relics. They're a bombshell on traditional teachings, showing us just how diverse and dynamic early Christian thought was.
Nag Hammadi, Nag Hammadi, Nag Hammadi, Nag Hammadi.
I'm like, how would they do it on the Tonight Show? It's like they would just show up.
Oh. Hey.
Bam.
That's the codes going in, baby.
I see that right there. I got to sit right there and pull off the Joker. Remember the Joker came on the show?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how about another joke then?
Right.
Real.
Murray.
Great. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. How about it? Oh, when he shot what's the name of it?
Robert De Niro. Yeah.
Man, crazy. I went back up to one. Oh man. What up, AD?
What up?
Y'all ain't seen the new one. Huh?
Which one?
Mm-hmm.
You mean Joker 2 with the
I want to. I saw a little bit. I still got to see it.
It's like a musical, right?
I didn't want to see.
Nah.
It's a delusional.
Yeah, he said it's dope.
Yeah, it's a delusional.
With Lady Gagme.
No.
Yes. See, the beautiful part about it is you don't know whether or not all of it was real or all of it was in his head.
That's the thing.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
The
So
girl,
like,
to everybody, yeah.
You remember the first one with the girl? We thought they was in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? And we're like, but even though that she played that the character of Harley Quinn pretty well. She wasn't the best Harley Quinn. There was somebody that was before her that was the best.
Margot
But
Robbie.
she did well with it. She did well.
I'm gonna see it. No, I'm gonna make sure I see it.
Wait, check it out. We'll see. Get that perspective.
If you could get get past the singing,
the WhatsApp, but you gotta do one.
So what now?
Read the WhatsApp. You gotta do one like maybe.
You mean super chat or WhatsApp?
WhatsApp. You gotta do one little smidget though.
Okay, hold
on.
I didn't get
it. I think I'll do it later. You didn't just see what I text?
Oh. Yeah.
But you supposed to, I just did it. You supposed to drop when he's talking.
Oh no, I gotta pull it up and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on.
I went to him.
Are you gonna say anything about it, or do I just start playing it?
No, you don't throw it. You don't throw me under the. We'll wait for the right time.
Yeah, because you gotta set people up.
Huh?
You gotta set it up.
Tone Loc is today also.
Oh, Tone Loc's birthday.
Oh wow.
Little flipping Tone Loc, man. There it go. Explains a lot.
Wow, dang.
Never in the
and
movie.
Alexis Fields, Kim Fields' little sister.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Remember
the
her
moms.
mother, Chip Fields?
Yeah, I remember the moms.
Yeah, she did a whole bunch of directing and all of that, and she made sure her daughters got paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be out there working, you're gonna be in the industry, and it's a thing to make quiet money. So she was out there in the forefront, and then she put Kim Fields on the same show that she was on, which was the joint Good Times. She was on Good Times, right? And then she just continued to stay on television all the way till she was grown. And her sister followed in the footsteps. She was on Rock when she was young. That TV show Rock, if y'all remember.
The moms, the Rock. Yeah, that was my favorite.
Alexis Fields, the sister.
The sister. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew Jamie Foxx was on there. Who's the worker? Remember? Yeah.
Heavy D.
Heavy D.
Tone Loc was on there also.
Tone Loc. Yeah.
Clifton Powell.
Clifton Powell.
He got his start.
My man. Yeah, that's my man. He remind me of Free Murder.
Word.
All right.
We got a super chat here from the Flying Arrow.
Y'all know about the Phoenix phenomenon? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
6ix9ine.
A concept that describes how people can rise from the ashes of difficult times to become stronger and more resilient. It can also refer to interview series that highlights people who have transformed after experiencing trauma.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
That sounds like the Solo Gym Tower right there.
There you go.
That's real.
There you go.
Like the Phoenix.
That's like philosophy. Yeah.
Phoenix.
Titanium Phoenix.
The Titanium Phoenix. She was wonderful when she came on too. That was a dope addition.
Shout out to Flying Arrow for that super chat.
Arrows shall blot out the sun. Remember he said that in 300?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my joint.
Y'all ready for the next submission?
Yeah.
All right. This artist is
shout out to 60-Second Assassin.
Lyrical Leviathan and Life the Oracle from Baltimore. The song is called Pressure, produced by Doctrinal, directed by Giga House Media. Here we go.
Yeah, that was on the wind down, please.
Yeah.
About to be epic.
Yeah. Oh, piece of the G.O.D. I remember.
Yo, I'm a cornucopia, ill dopeness. Used to feel hopeless, still I drop verses for the quoteless. They want me humble on the hush, but I'm steady roasted. None of these sweet MCs get shelled, cracked open and roasted. I never lose focus. The finish line with status not approaching. The race I've been running, the odds against me. I've seen so many that folded. I'm flaming boots in the torches, I hold it. Freedom fighting, while they writing cool raps, I be forever golden. Clenching the blick until my ink pen swollen. Miss hip hop, Cobain, how I'm in my lane, I be overdosing. The oracle and computing the crow shit. Soon as my peeps unify, the solution be smoother than lotion. Until then, it's warfare where they don't fight fair. This Elm Street American dreams turning to nightmares. I'm more locked in than a baby's glare. Not talking about the zoo, but in my hood, they got arms to bear. It's a takeover. See, we done came so far. Been made to be pressure. It was written in the stars. Your haters make me laugh like, y'all bizarre. But I get raw, yeah, I get raw. It's a takeover. See, we done came so
Flames in this chat room.
Pressure, it was written in the stars. Your haters make me laugh like, y'all bizarre. But I get raw, yeah, I get raw.
Yo, the ambidextrous rap excellence. An executive trying to commodify the vibes. We sterilize their negligence and represent the best of this lyrical infinity. Next level infantry set the precedent instantly. Standard is the standard. Don't give a fuck who you elect as president. You gon' remember these true MCs. Afrofuturistic forensics guard particle in the trenches. 6'6" consensus inventions. Articles printed from Kim and legitimately. Forget the fake crap. Erase they whack raps you sent me. Niggas sweating like R. Kelly at a high school assembly. How many devils do I slay on the daily mini? How many they many? Let me get busy. Tongue is a semi. A semi truck them down. Every round is profound. If it's beef, I'm butcher like Benny. Moving silence, metaphor mileage. Wilding your bars cold. Don't even register. Costco power outage. I'm down with spellcasters, master contortionists. It's the Oracle and Morpheus. Profile and compound more dope styles than a stylist. Read a microphone evangelist. Pen stanzas just accurate verses is Nazareth. Pregnant pause but emerges is immaculate. Y'all softer than some sativa mattresses. The raps that suck more ass than white porno actresses. It's raw. It's raw.
It's a takeover. See, we done came so far. Been made to be pressure. It was written in the stars. Your haters make me laugh like, y'all bizarre. But I get raw, yeah, I get raw. It's a takeover. See, we done came so far. Been made to be pressure. It was written in the stars. Your haters make me laugh like, y'all bizarre. But I get raw, yeah, I get raw.
Fire.
I'll check out. All right.
Dope.
Happy fire.
I loved it. I didn't just like it. I loved it.
Yeah.
I like her laugh was on beat too. Like, ha 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 ha. That was right on beat.
Real.
I was feeling it right when his verse started too. Like that's what I wanted to hear. Like lyrically, like it fit the beat exactly. I loved it. I'm subscribing right now. All the links to these artists will be in the description. What you think, Priest?
Man, he danced on that track. She laced it. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, official. He came on the wind down. He was on the wind down. It was, building with him. Yeah, it was crazy.
Real.
Yo, beautiful flow, everything. Flow, pocket, presence, and you and her. That was like, man. All my love I had. My dreams are very special. That was a rap version of that. It was going back and forth.
That was dope. Fire.
You, very special.
That was good.
Yep. Niles boy.
That is B Morpheus and the Oracle. He said that they was the Oracle and Morpheus together in hip hop, and they from Baltimore. So be Morpheus in the Oracle, because hip hop is not dead; it's in Baltimore. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all get a chance to see that one more time, and they'll be on the wind down this month with Nero the 4 Fuji, and everybody from their squad is coming through. So we might get some pleasant surprises.
Wow, that's Nero. Yeah. Wait a minute, is it Tom Phoenix from Baltimore too?
Yeah, here it go.
That's real. All right, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Ill Conscious, Dirt Platoon, all of those cats is over there. It's a conglomerate. You see what I'm saying? And they're giving credence and opportunities to young creatives out there, young MCs, young artists, young poets. Craziness going on right now. So I'm glad this is one of their newer ones, and they have another one I believe coming out this month. So catch them on the wind down.
That was fire.
Oh.
I liked it. I know. She was great. That was great. All right. So shout out to them. TBL Records, Giga House Media, Reptilian Rap.
Hey.
Baltimore, what else can I say? Lyrical, Leviathan, and Life the Oracle. Great submission. Let's keep going. Next up, we've got a submission here from Reborn the Rebizzle from Danbury, Connecticut, with a song called Where Have You Been? All right.
Yeah. The song is dedicated to all the ladies out there that done lost their way, you know what I'm saying? That became seduced by the flesh, by the pleasures of this world, you know what I'm saying? That turned away from the Lord because they've been chasing after the things of this world, you know what I mean? And it's dedicated to every other backslider out there, you know what I'm saying? But this joint right here is mainly to the sisters, you know what I mean? Word up. God is still calling out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? You are a daughter of the Most High God, you know what I'm saying? You're not to be like the Jezebels of this world or the Delilahs of this world, you know what I'm saying? You are to be the Proverbs 31, you know what I mean? So check it out. Yo. She grew up with a family that had order. She was the king's daughter before her innocence was slaughtered. Her family was royalty, full of love and loyalty. Her father was upright the way it was supposed to be. She knew about the eternal king, the one that reigns supreme. But her heart got caught on to material things. She became a material girl like Madonna, won the pathfinder. She left the truth as a heart wander. She was so sweet, full of joy and laughter. Then the streets grabbed her, changed her character as a drafter. Had a gift when it came to singing. Joy she was bringing, healed the broken heart and the pain was stinking. But something went wrong when she lost her focus. She became hopeless, her joy was eaten by a locust. What happened was the world has seduced her flesh. Her life was full of stress, and now the truth she no longer impressed. Yeah, where have you been, sis? Yeah, where have you been, sis? Whatever you're looking for, there's nothing out there. You need to come back to the Lord, you understand? Yeah, where have you been, sis? Where have you been, sis? Whatever you're looking for, there's nothing out there. You need to come back to the Lord, you understand? She lost sight of her dreams out before her. The Lord was calling her, but going to church was boring her. She knew the truth, but yet she couldn't help it. Her heart was unmelted, had a problem that needed to be dealt with. She chose a different route, hanging with the wrong crowd. Her mouth became foul, and now she's cursing out loud. Behaving unseemly, that was very senseless. She became relentless, she no longer has temperance. She started sexing all different guys. Just her rage reveal her thighs. Now she's one that I despise. She needs a revival from the way she's living. She needs to be forgiven and quit living the life of sinning. That's what happens when your eyes taken off the cross and you start to floss and live a life that is false. What profit you begin the world, lose your soul. Look like the crossroad, eternally fall into the black hole. Yeah, where have you been, sis? Where have you been, sis? Whatever you're looking for, there's nothing out there. You need to come back to the Lord, you understand? Yeah, where have you been, sis? Where have you been, sis? sis. Whatever you're looking for, there's nothing out there. You need to come back to the Lord, you understand? The more I try to talk about the blood pour, the more she ignore. Then like an angry lion, she just roar. She said she was being aggravated, plus agitated. But little did she know she was badly hated. Her attitude was stubborn and unseasonable. She seems unreachable, but somebody's gotta reach you, boo. Before you drown in your own folly, then you'll be sorry and wish that you never departed, G. Your big mistake was you left your first love for a faith of, and now you're experiencing drugs when you knew the consequences are going away, plus falling away. Now you no longer even pray. This is my cry for you to come back home, because you're not alone, and plus your king is on the throne. We all know him as the Lord Jesus the Christ, who paid the price so you could have eternal life. Yeah, where have you been, sis? Where have you been, sis? Whatever you're looking for, there's nothing out there. You need to come back to the Lord, you understand? Yeah, where have you been, sis? Where have you been, sis? Whatever you're looking for, there's nothing out there. You need to come back to the Lord, you understand? Yes, y'all know who y'all are, you know what I'm saying? You've been showing off your bodies to the whole world to see, you know what I'm saying? Doing all those twerking videos on YouTube, Instagram, and things of that nature, you know what I mean? Looking for attention, what you're really looking for is a father's love, you know what I'm saying? Straight up and down, you need to come back home, sis. Word up. Y'all know who y'all are. You've been living a lie, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is still searching, the Lord is still calling them to y'all, you know what I'm saying? It seems like y'all use that as your secret weapon to get what you want. But in the end, it'll just only leave you broken, you know what I mean? And furthermore broken. Word up. Word up.
All right, Priest, what you think?
You can't front on timeless music with a message stuck to the topic. The last one, where have you been, sis? He just wanted to talk to his sisters. And I think everything was put in together right from the build up to the end. Right.
Yeah,
Got another bone for that.
Yeah, that's a real song with a real message. That's how I see it. Dope.
That was ball.
You know, Nas had to join on. It was written "Black Girl Lost," right? And this was everything that song was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like he did his thing, but you can hear when someone cares. You understand what I'm saying? You hear when someone cares. Like he took us on a ride, he took us on a journey, but he stood strong righteously on where he stands. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm looking for you. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking for you. You know that if I have, remember the parable of the sheep, right? If I have 100 sheep and one is lost, I'm looking for the one that's lost. That one becomes the most important. You know what I'm saying? So that parable of the sheep herder out there looking, the good shepherd, he's going after the sheep that's lost. You see what I'm saying? And he's doing it in a tasteful manner. He's not doing it in a disrespectful manner. He's doing it righteously and with wisdom. So salute to Reborn and Rebizzled.
Yeah.
And keeping it hip hop.
Yeah.
Could have been a sucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
It sounded good. When the chorus came in with the choir, it was a little bit loud. It was kind of overstepping your vocals a little bit, but that's on your engineer. You know what I mean? Because it was kind of just flooding you. There's a thing called unmasking. I don't know if they did any unmasking, but the choirs were kind of stepping on your frequency. This is some nuanced stuff. It's really technical, but like it sounded good. It sounded good, but like if I was gonna engineer it, I probably would have unmasked that part of the vocals. No, not the vocals, but of the choir sound. That choir sound got kind of loud. Oh, and it was cool because you're in the background doing your chorus thing and everything too. Personally, I probably just would have lowered the choir sound on the beat. That's probably on the beat maker right there because it's really prominent. But you probably like it like that, and if that's how you like it, that's totally cool too. So Don't mind me. I would have lowered the choir a little bit just so that your chorus would have had more prominence. Because right when that started, it was like, oh, you know what I mean? And if that's how you like it, that's totally cool. The mixes are always subjective. I just would have brought the choir down a little bit. But other than that, man, you always have great submissions, great sounds. That was cool. I got nothing else on that. Yep. 2 thumbs up from Solo. Nice. Good submission. Shout out to Reborn the Rebizzle. Let's go. Next up. To verify this one. We've got a submission from Donnie Arcade. On behalf of Danny Salinas.
Hey.
From Cleveland, Ohio. Song is called Sky Gods. So let's go.
Featuring Solo Gyms.
Oh. Real talk.
Hey. Sky Gods. Sky Gods. Sky Gods. Sky Gods. Sky Gods. Would have thought it was the fresh. Can't help but be the best dressed. Cleanliness to godliness, and a lot of y'all is suspect. It's the energy I project, and my enemies on code red. They ask me where I'm from. I just point up there and quote a galaxy afar. Get away to different stars. I'm the artist of repertoire. I'm on Mars, is nothing raw. Big deal like a nebula. You're not as ill as you think you are. I'm a monster, and the price for some things gonna cost an arm. Arcade, the architect, you know I made the architecture, the mind reader, smoking on earth, this bioluminescent radiant beams. I said I don't need a screen, holograph on the beam. I'm never late to the scene. Transportation through the wormhole, I'm traveling there. I'm adjusting to the weather, got the fabrics that ship. I'm really off in this. Forget the Oculus rip. You see the opulence hit. I think you better get hip. Hey, Sky Guys. Sky Guys.
Yeah.
Sky Guys. Sky Guys. Hey, Sky Guys. Sky Guys.
Hey, you taking this to the strip club?
I am. I can. I can play this for sure.
Sky Guys.
It's ready.
We never been no cavemen. It's never been okay then. They see me with these gold wings, they can never keep me caged in. You know the style is flagrant. This style be my favorite. Conjure wars with the Canaans. Crop circles on the pavement. Dog star like the Canaans. I tell them sky pavement. I came to kill the whole game. Tell them make arrangements. I'm stomping in these space boots. They playing in some K-Swiss. Your mind is like a memory card. It's easy to erase it. Non-playable characters. They don't never say shit. I show them they replacements. I school them like it's Cambridge. I show them that they average. They like the front and don't play fair. Fly up in the craft and I stay there. Cause I got the tech like the state fair. Going walking with the Freddy glove. Yeah, I got them having those day mirrors. See them waking up from the dream. Yeah, they having trouble trying to stay here. They selling souls trying to make deals. While I'm writing scriptures like Shakespeare. Biometrics like faceware. While I'm in the air like Enlil. Yeah, you know they can't stay trip. Sky Guys. Hey. Sky Guys. Sky Guys. Hey.
Yo, that's ready. That's fire. I could play that at the club on Tuesday.
There you go. Play it tomorrow.
That was fire.
Sky Guys.
Yeah, Donnie has a gift for that because he's like he's got the modern sound down. You know what I mean? Like, and that's at 432 hertz. But he's figured it out. That's like a modern sound. The way the mix is, the way the beat is.
Yeah.
Like a trap beat. It's fire, and he's saying some more conscious stuff.
I love that. Oh yeah. My dad loved that. He loved that.
Shout out to Donnie, man. He's just getting better and better. That was a year ago he put that out. But that's fire, man. He's figured it out. To have a conscious rap sound with a modern feel. You know what I mean? That's good because he's gonna hit the younger crowd too. What you think? Knowledge Born.
This is Astro Meta Cybocillin Trap Hop. Yeah, this is Astro Metaphysical Cybocillin Trap Hop. You know what I'm saying? It took you on a trip. This is Sonic and Lyrical DMT. Took you on a trip. You know what I'm saying? He was gone. Like the beat mesmerized you, and then the lyrics mesmerized you even more. So you was in. And I seen AD getting that on. I said, yeah, AD's taking this.
Yep.
This is it. You see what I'm saying? Who's your sound daddy? Who's your sound daddy, and what does he do? Yeah. But Donnie Arcade, man, he always brings that blend. He brings that blend like a Nipsey Hussle mixed with an intelligent guy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Shaolin Monk, he put all of the elements together, and he does it so effortlessly. Like he don't try to rhyme. He didn't try to rhyme. You understand what I'm saying? Like you know, the people that are good artists where you don't see their pen or their pencil come off the page, like they're like just in that flow. It literally just flows from him. Like Da Vinci Code, aka Lil Da Vinci. They have that skill set to where it just flows so effortlessly from, like they don't even try it. So it might even be a little too easy for them.
It's real, yep.
Yeah. So I got my dose of the Donnie Arcade DMT.
Yeah.
Fire.
That was fire.
Donnie Arcade, aka the DMT MC.
Good submission. Danny Salinas, also we saw your super chat.
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely.
So we appreciate you, Danny Salinas.
Shout outs.
He did it twice.
Yep.
The Brown Buffalo.
Dropping diamonds.
Sure.
All right, let me hit refresh. All right, and I think we're going to move on to the feature presentation for today. Let's see. And that is going to be none other than the Mighty Hebrew.
Hey.
There you go.
Whoops. Here we go. It's called From Babylon to Timbuktu.
From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. Righteous son that be the first carries the jewel. Jewel falls from the sun hand as the tool, but the last shall be first and rule as the jewel. From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. Righteous son that be the first carries the jewel. Jewel falls from the sun hand as the tool, but the last shall be first and rule as the jewel. That's the child of Ashan, produce smoke from the drop of your Hawada, Yah Most High Shine. Cosmic doom of the watch, spark within darkness. Yah mine in the outer black caucus. Limitless, eternal images crossing the Red Seas and mother's wombs being formed in bloom as a Hebrew Israelite, divine light, body of the Sephiroth, can the manifest power, crush gold, silver, bronze, and iron from Daniel's visions. 4 kingdoms diminishing, mathematic judgment reigns supreme, absolute authority. Palm, poison, ivory, the shadow of Egypt, called democracy, ruled by demonic beings, stopping righteous creeds. Kingdom resurrect theocracy, using Tanakh, teachings from the all I see. Yahweh, Allah, Hayam, will forever be. rises, Edom falls without sequel. Words can be lethal, it's true to be used. From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. Righteous son, that be the first, carries the jewel. Jewel falls from the sun hand as the tool, but the last shall be first and rule as the jewel. From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. Righteous son, that be the first, carries the jewel. Jewel falls from the sun hand as the tool, but the last shall be first and rule as the jewel. Invaders took space with wicked behavior. Spooks sat beside the door, be the trader that was trained by the slaver, being the slave, eating beef and swine and signing his name on the bloody line amongst a round table. They got sheep trapped around wolves in the stable, wrap their minds with religion. True bank cereals, reaching living temples, transcend to the temple. Yah's battle axe, big nails, Maccabean hammer, beyond 9 inches. True fast, no dimension, no division. 12 stones, the 12 tribes be the soul of the human body. Light up the Mahdi, manifest landing. Warren spirit of Yah, Ben Ami, son to my peace, Misraim. Knowledge bring us out, the house of bondage. As the prince of power, devour chaos. Take Dracula, divine horn, rhinoceros. Death for Bram Stoker, prophecy of truth been fulfilled for the youth. From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. Righteous son, that be the first, carries the jewel. Jewel falls from the sun hand as the tool, but the last shall be first and rule as the jewel. From Babylon to Timbuktu, we travel through. Righteous son, that be the first, carries the jewel. Jewel falls from the sun hand as the tool, but the last shall be first and rule as the jewel.
Give it up. That was the Mighty Hebrew from Babylon to Timbuktu from the album Journey to the Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, straight fire. Y'all already know. How you like that, Knowledge Boy?
Poppin'.
Maybe taking a little break there.
Mic check 1 2.
Yes, sir.
1 2 2. Mighty Hebrew always knows how to give you that jolt. You see what I'm saying? Like he, say, hey, call me. I'm gonna walk you through here. He snatch you up by your chest and say, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like Priest had the joint and he's like, come hither. You understand what I'm saying? So he's like, come hither. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's the Wu element right there. Dr. Rudolph Windsor wrote that book From Babylon to Timbuktu, and also the Valley of the Dry Bones. And that was one of those required readings. You just know from back in the day, there's nothing like getting something. I think Free said it earlier, like something timeless. You see what I'm saying? So no matter where he goes, Mighty Hebrew I'm talking about now, he's going to carry his culture with him. He's going to raise it up, and it's going to be in the forefront. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to Prince Charlie Ding for being a beacon of the culture. You see what I'm saying? A beacon of the culture and a defender of the culture. So I know Timbo King has an album called From Babylon to Timbuktu also. You see what I'm saying? And I think he released that August 30th of 2013 or 14. But that's how impactful the writings were. You see what I'm saying? So when you can take something that you read comprehensively and then provide an understanding in it and marry the two worlds, because he's a scholar also, Mighty Hebrew. He's also a scholar. So to be able to do this and make it palatable, again, like he could give you a 4-hour lecture or a 4-hour debate, or he could give you a lacerative sword-field warrior 16. You see what I'm saying? So, if y'all remember, and on this new album from Priest, on the Austin Laird song, like he got a shout out for a reason. You see what I'm saying? So, he Priest certified and one who is a purveyor of the culture of hip hop and the Israelite culture. So salute to Mighty Hebrew for that lyrical. And anytime he said Yahweh in the joint,
yeah,
it's a rap. You understand what I'm saying? He got his soul from me. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, Yahweh. I'm like, yeah, what he said. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a dope feature presentation, AD.
That's what's up. Y'all be sure to follow Priest on patreon.com/Killah Priest. He's got his tiers right there that you could join and get some exclusive content that Priest is putting out. Priest is being really consistent with it, and he's posting up some of the latest stuff he got in Mexico City. Lots of content going up there, only available on the Patreon. Stuff that you're not going to find on YouTube or his Instagram. Y'all should already be following on Instagram. But for the exclusive stuff, get on that Patreon. Link is in the description. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, D, can we take 10 seconds to show the people how to send in a song promotion for people who never did it? A couple people hit me up and was like, how do I submit?
The link's in the description for y'all at home. You go to killerpriest.tv /song promo, but let's just go to the website. Go to killerpriest.tv. It'll take you right here to the latest releases. Go to the top, click on live Podcraft, and then song promotions, and then boom, it's right there. If you don't see a form, just right click and hit reload, and then you'll see the online form. Boom. And then you just fill this out, put the credits, the links you want to promote your Instagram and stuff like that. Just put the link to the song, like on a YouTube video, or you can upload the MP3 right there. And then you choose if you want to do a 1 minute, 3 minute, or 4.5 minute submission. Got the prices right there. Let us know if you want to go light on it with the feedback, critical. If you just want us to say it's dope, or no feedback, just play your song. You can do that too. So that's like radio station style. Then you click that to go to the payment page, and you're set. So killerpriest.tv /song promo. You know what I'm saying? That's that. It's been great so far because people will just take the clip from our show and put it on their Instagram, and then it promotes them. Just make sure you do #Killah Priest Podcraft or podcast. That's that.
Thank you, D.
Yeah. That was a good idea. Yeah. So the for the Patreon, there's new uploads today. So it is updated. So y'all get on that Patreon.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do, Priest. You okay?
Huh? You want me to do it? I mean. Oh no, you good. You good. All right. I guess we getting out of here. You want me to do it from right here? Right here. All right, y'all. Well, I mean, now it's born. It's good seeing you again.
Right.
Yeah, my dad said peace. It's all good. You know what I mean, catch on the on Wind Down Wednesdays. You know what I mean? You're gonna catch us. You know what I mean? I might pop my head in, say what's good.
Hey,
you know what I mean? What's up? It was good to be back. I like the new setup though. This is real nice.
It's gonna get better.
That's right. Shout out to AD for that.
I'm gonna get a special boom mic.
All right, yeah, because you know, but just
a low key one.
Yeah, just want to let y'all know, you know, spread the love, have love for yourself, and keep getting better every day. That's all I could say. You know what I mean? But it's time to get out of here. Peace.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Here we go. See y'all next week, and then the wind down is on Wednesday.
That's right.
Yeah, John Newsom and Chris Clark will be there.
Fire worshippers, Abraham followed Abraxas, Sax, priests, honorable and hollow words. Same word, sages of the ages, and prophets, Coptic, Gnostics, and apostles heard. And those sinning unfinished, now it's written in the ribbon, and held by 4 swallow birds. Beneath Abraxas practice, in the blackness, seance, each one of my classics. Burn a candle to Anu with bottled myrrh, and Quetzalcoatl and herbs. Preach the novel in the marble Ben Hur, a gold icon of Basilides of Alexandria. They sold to Italy from a palace out in Zambia. Stole from Sicily, Africa towers over Pangea. Amateur, reaching for my pleroma. Deep sleep in yoga. Psyches like the Pisces of Jonah. Tertullian, till I get the nutrients and come out of Nubian. I'm not talking about the ancient Natufians or hooligans. when I'm putting out something new again. Let LF tell her death. Me, I'm an embellish on the angelic, holding the mic like a relic. Last one left, priest and purpose, leaving footprints deep in the surface, enough to be called a crater. Meditating in the Tibetan hall in Asia. We all evolved from nature. The ink shooting out my pen like flaming balls hitting my paper. I grab the dark horns of archons and star forms. The bars drawn to give you Mars floors to walk on. Epiphanius, Arrhenius, Hippolytus, sit by fire, different writers sniffing coke. Who's the most highest? Baptizer, Holy Ghost. Santa Morte, Bantam and all gray, stands in the hallway, head of a ramp, put hands on your grave. Purpose, let the chords play. Priest never had an off day, never let my sword lay, so all pray. Work from the bottom like Noah, meditate, I slip into a coma till I reach my pleroma.